No, I didn't say that.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tabletop Bob. My name is Bob. I'll be your Dungeon Master tonight. We've got episode 27 of The Keep on the Borderlands. How's it going, everybody?
Hey, doing it right.
Glad to be back.
Doing it right. That's right,
we're
exactly.
in one of those moods tonight.
We are. I love when we get in these moods.
It's a little randy.
Little Randy.
Oh God,
I don't know
someone's
about
gonna
that.
die.
Let's leave it. Let's leave it where it lies.
We can't get into this right now.
So,
Not right now, but we're going to catch everybody up. We're going to recap last episode in a moment. But before we do, I just had to make a couple of announcements. This is unfortunately our last stream in August, if you can believe it. It is also only August 4th. So we're basically taking a month off of the stream. We usually play every other week, and this is kind of like our catch. We're back on track now. This is the week that we're supposed to be playing. But then the 18th, the 25th, I'll be away, going on vacation. So I feel like it's just best to try to pick back up when we get back, which is September 1st, if you can believe that.
Oh,
Yeah.
you couldn't get one of your fancy game master friends to come be guest GM?
I actually am going to have some things going, though, Jeff. I've got a good segue, actually. I've got Radiant Citadel Adventures that I'm recording. I actually recorded one last night. I'm recording another one next week, and those are going to release on Tuesday, the 16th, and Tuesday, the 23rd. So there'll be a live stream every week on the channel, just recorded, and I'll be in the live chat. Some of the players will be in the live chat. And, like I said, all the playlists are there for you to catch up. So this is actually good. People will be able to catch up to the stream. If you're like on episode 24, now's your chance, all right? We're going to have a couple weeks off. So catch up, all right? Come hang out in the live streams with us. Welcome, Joseph, in the chat. Good to have you back. We have quite an episode here tonight. We left off on a little bit of a cliffhanger. But before we do anything, I got to talk to you all. We got vacation coming up. We started doing this in the Tomoe-chan chat, but just a quick question. Talk to everybody, get a little insight, because, we get right to the game sometimes, and I want the people, the viewers, to get to know you a little better. So what's one thing that you absolutely hate about vacations? Nate, tell us.
It is the day you get back, and not because the vacation is over, it's unpacking.
Ooh, good call.
I recently was away for 3 days, and I got back, today's Thursday. It took me 4 days to totally unpack my car. Because it took me 4 days to totally unpack and then put things away once they got inside. Because you're pulling these things out from nooks and crannies. You're like, ooh, I might need that. It's that unpacking when you get back.
Yeah, I hear you. I still have deodorant in my backpack from when I went to ATC a month ago.
Exactly. So. Exactly.
Yep. Don't worry. I used a new deodorant stick. I've got deodorant on a regular basis. All right. I see what you're thinking, Jeff.
that's a nice
Good to have an extra stick sometimes.
Yeah.
Excuse me? Now that's our going out of context for the day.
There you go.
I think that was perfectly in context.
Let's talk to someone who looks like they're ready for vacation. Tim.
Yes, welcome back. Despite my background in my shirt, I am in fact not on vacation. I'm just changing backgrounds again. And if you've been watching the stream for a while, I'm always changing the backgrounds. I'm always on the move, and I'm always busy. Because my least favorite part of vacation is that if I'm left alone to my own devices for 48 hours, I do something ridiculous and self-destructive. So I don't like vacation that much. I like to stay busy.
Ooh.
I'm like a puppy. If you when you got a puppy and you leave a puppy alone, it destroys your house. That's me. If I'm not immediately occupied by anything, I'm like, let's tear it all apart.
Let's get a camera crew to follow him and make a
That was
YouTube channel out of this.
What do you
That
YouTube
was essentially
channel.
my college experience. So if you can find any videos from college, that's
All right.
essentially what happened.
Damn. You're like,
Wow.
wouldn't it be more fun if the ceiling fans ran on water power? Let's make it work.
I'll figure it out eventually.
Plumbing, you're okay.
So Nate doesn't like unpacking. Tim doesn't like vacations at all. Chris, what do you not like about vacation?
Going places. My idea of vacation is sitting at a campfire and or in the mountains, and the thing is, no one else really shares that sentiment. So if I go on vacation with someone, I have to do things that they want to do. Okay, Nate, let's go. Let's go.
Sounds like we're doing this next week. Let's
You want to
go.
come work with me? Because that's what I'm doing all summer. So
Let's
if you want
go
to make it
lumberjack.
not work, but
I
vacation, come on.
almost-
Bottom row is in favor of that.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, just because I'm old doesn't mean I'm not fun and cool. So
Camp is always hiring.
Dude,
We're in
you
the
are
woods.
not,
We
you
light
are
fires.
not old.
I almost
So-
said, Chris, I'll go camping with you. And then I thought, no, I'm not going to say that out loud.
We do a live tabletop pod from
We're
the
freaking out. We're
woods.
like, how come you've never asked me? That's your
We-
favorite
we-
thing to do?
we should
We're
do
all
an old school,
lumberjacks.
new
We all
school
camp.
camping trip.
Oh my
We'll
God.
do a
Ooh.
campaign from the woods.
I have a percolator in my camping kit. Do you guys have
Talk
a
about
percolator?
Wild Beyond the Witchlight.
I've got a
I'm
friend.
No, I don't have a
Yeah.
percolator, but we got our own goodies.
Whoa.
It's a French press.
We should go camping. Sign me up. Let's do it.
I'm in.
Fair
Let's go
enough.
do
find
it.
like a
Fair
I
enough.
actually think
weekend,
I was
like,
thinking about
October
it.
or something.
We just need to do it near like a radio tower so we could stream parts of it.
Ward Pound Ridge over there in Westchester.
We'll play D&D with all of us with a GoPro.
There you go.
helmet.
Cell
I gotta
phone.
go
Live
further
action
than that,
D&D.
Chris.
Yeah.
We can actually. Oh my God, we can GoPro that like actual live board.
We'll,
This
we'll,
is-
we'll play D&D and Squatch Hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have
All in the
miniatures
same
and a
weekend.
board. I could draw on a board. I know Bob doesn't like doing
Yes,
that anymore.
an idea in the works. Excellent. We should definitely do this. At the very least, sit around the campfire and have beers.
Sounds good.
Well, shucks,
Sounds good.
we can do that whenever.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to make it work. We'll have to make it work.
Yeah.
John, tell us what you hate about vacation, though.
It's a tough one, but I think the worst part about vacation is trying to make sure everyone is happy. It's why I usually travel by myself. I hate kind of like, oh, well, I wanted, but like, does the other person want to do this? And like trying to make, because I don't know, I'm a people pleaser. I don't like that whole, I just want to do it whatever the hell I would like to do. And that's why I travel by myself.
Fair enough.
I like to not know where I'm sleeping the night before I'm waking up.
Wait, just to be clear, your lines back to back were I'm a people pleaser. I want to do whatever I want to do.
Exactly. Because if someone
And I
else is
don't know where
involved,
I'm sleeping tonight.
I'm with you. I agree 100%,
secondary,
John. I agree
right?
with
No,
100%.
I know what
Thank
you
you.
mean, but it just
Thank you.
sounded really fun.
When they're right next to each other.
I'm
Yeah.
with you.
should have said sand. That would have
When
been
there's
the
other
part.
people
Sand.
around, you're a
My
people
problem is
pleaser.
Sand. Take
Sand.
two. Ready?
The only way that he can take care of himself
Yeah.
is to not have to worry about other people.
Right.
Correct.
Sand.
Right.
It's
He will not
dry and
prioritize
rough,
his own needs.
and it gets everywhere.
It's everywhere. You find it for days. Speaking
Jeff?
of which, I unpacked from the same camper trip as you, and I'm still finding sand.
Oh, God.
20 minutes ago.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Well, sand does get everywhere, as we know, and it's coarse and dry. Someone who's not coarse or dry, Jeff, tell us what you hate about camping, or no, excuse me, camping, vacation,
Camping specifically?
vacation.
Well, it's been largely rendered moot in recent years. But when I was a small child, 6 was the highest SPF you could buy.
Hmm.
And we used to sail a lot when I was little. And I just would come home and I'd just be one big blister head
Mm.
to toe. And now that we have this SPF 50 stuff, it's a whole new world. So
Wow.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go with sunburn.
Not a follower of Hyperius, I take it.
Well, not too closely now. I think you got to keep a certain distance.
Okay. Fair enough. That I would hate it too if I got. I mean, I've only gotten sunburn like once or twice in my life, and it's usually
Oh,
just
children.
the tight, like tightness of the skin. It's not really like super red. I get golden brown, so it's
The three
True
versions
follower.
of sunscreen back then were SPF 2, SPF 4, and SPF 6. Those were your
Talking
choices.
about
So you're wearing
1960
olive oil, extra virgin to olive oil, like lights.
yeah.
Yes, pretty much. Oh,
What
No.
year are you talking about? Like 1776?
No, they didn't have sunscreen back then. Silly.
SPF 2?
Well, if we did have sunscreen, there wasn't a glove compartment on our dinosaur to keep it in. So
That's
Now-
not historically accurate.
we're not. Oh, really?
Now, the only thing I actually love vacation. It's like one of my favorite things to do. Go away, the whole fam.
No,
Usually we go
no,
with-
no. The question is, what do you hate about vacation?
Well, I'm leaning into it. I'm leaning into it.
Because I thought
Usually, I love vacation.
Seemed
Right,
like
it's
a
one of my
setup
favorite
there.
things to do. We go with the whole family, sisters, their kids. Now they're you're getting. We all have children, and it's kind of different vacations. But I hate coordinating dinner. It is absolutely a nightmare. Trying to figure out where people want to go, which type of restaurant, what time to go. That is the hardest part, especially with children of varying ages. They're fine. Some people are fine going out late. Some people want to go early. My kids never sleep anyway, so it's very tricky. And when you're coordinating a big group, oh man, brutal. So that's what I hate about vacation. But it's a small little price to pay. I love vacation.
Little vodka in the bottle will deal with that kid's not sleeping.
There you go.
Or you can just not go with any other people, and then
Not a
there's no problem.
Just put it right in there with the formula.
Yeah. Well-
I'm a little intrigued by this lower row camping trip, and I want to get in on that. That sounds like a good time.
Just so you know,
You guys
we've got
went
a lot of
camping this
open
past
positions
weekend?
next year.
We gotta talk about it. We gotta have a conversation. No, I don't want to work at your death camp.
I haven't died yet. It's been 12 years I've been here. Come on. We get Hawaiian shirts.
Camp
play
Crystal
D&D
Lake
all
is
night.
I remember
Family
you getting
friendly.
attacked by a vampire bat on live stream. So
yeah.
Chris,
Well-
you know how to throw a frisbee?
Yeah, yes, I'm very
Done.
good at can jam.
There we go.
Ooh,
Done.
there we go.
I'm a slaughter.
Perfect.
You're welcome. You have
Well,
your own
everybody-
tent?
We are ready to rock and roll here. Episode
do you like
27.
movies about gladiators?
I love the airplane references, by the way. One of my
It's
favorite
been like
movies.
3 hours of airplane references.
Yeah, in our text chat. So we're gonna jump into a bit of a recap here. We'll talk about what happened. We'll start with introducing the characters. Let's start a little differently today. Let's start at the bottom here. John, tell us who you're playing.
I am playing Sosori Sato, our half-elf rogue, and finally happy I got to do some killing for a change. It was nice. Get in the caves, kill some stuff. Not everyone's ready to run away. We're kind of ready to keep moving along, and I'm feeling pretty excited about it. Let's keep clearing them out.
Yeah, Sasori was using all the stealth and rogue skills, and it worked out last time. So let's see how it goes.
Stabby,
let's go to-
stabby, 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 like I always say.
Yep. And it's working out. Let's keep it rolling here, Tim.
I am playing Erik Lavernus, our mostly human trickery domain cleric. And I missed last session, so I'm stoked to see what's going on.
Nice.
You're
Nate.
dead.
Cool, good start.
Mostly human.
Nate, you're up.
Allegedly human.
All right. Hey, everybody. I'm Nate. I'm playing Barachelios, our human paladin. Very concerned that we were just killing some kind of undead looking, keep on the Borderlands guard uniforms, wearing, individuals in the cave. Certainly. I think this is actually something Barrack is pretty familiar with, the undead and being a paladin as an enemy of his. So pretty concerning. Excited to see what happens.
Yeah, we'll have to debrief in a minute. Jeff.
Once again, I'll be playing the role of Skori Skegison, our dwarvish fighter / bard. And same as always. Nothing changes.
Bro.
Pro bros.
And
People
Chris.
have no idea what that means, I'm sure.
Protection Brothers.
Yeah, of course.
Chris?
So Hieronymus, my wonderful, cheery, gnomish wizard. The last time we were having some downtime, we took a few moments to peruse the library at the keep, trying to find how to create summoning sigils, because he's realized that not only does he know a creature of infernal descent, but he knows his name. So what Hieronymus wants to do is
Oh.
summon this creature and make him his underling.
Who do you know?
Tieflings are of infernal descent, aren't they?
Oh, you mean Erik Lavernus?
He's got your name, and he knows where you live.
You don't know that you don't know that's his true name, though.
It's less important than you know. That only gives you advantage on the ability for them to be controlled and listen to what you say.
That's great.
I'm a good guy. I'm doing the right thing.
It's just gonna be as funny as hell when Hieronymus summons him, and he goes from the couch into the summoning circle.
Well, next time he's not with us, that'd be great.
Fritz unfortunately could not be with us tonight. His power went out, and he said he'd see if he could make it on at some point if power comes back, but probably going to go without him today. But we're going to jump into the recap here because there's a lot that kind of transpired over the last couple of sessions. Obviously, after you had the terrible fever dreams from the crystal that was pulsating, Father Bleegrim was murdered at some point that morning. There was a investigation at the crime scene. The group went to the Chai Chapel, and you looked around. You found out a couple of pieces of information that he was probably murdered by some sort of blunt force trauma. Some of his teeth were scattered along the floor. Pools of blood were rolling through the aisles and the pews, and he was left rather unceremoniously on top of the altar in the chapel. His acolytes found him in the morning when they were opening up the church. It looks like the undercroft was open and a safe was unlocked, but there was no item or, especially not the crystal. That was what you were looking for. Barak Helios got himself into a bit of hot water, though, because as the investigation went on, he did some rather foolish things, like looking at his own mace, wondering if the dream where he had smashed Father Bleegrim in the head was actually true or not. And that caught the eye of one of the acolytes. There was an awkward exchange with you and Earl Butts, the constable, the bailiff, excuse me. And we don't know exactly what everyone at the keep is thinking about Barak Helios right now, but you promptly left you, Mohag, Show Rembo, and the crew headed back to the caves, hoping to potentially just put this in the back of your minds and do the good work of clearing out these caves of the monsters. And you found, as you mentioned, some risen guards, about 8 of them, dead guards that rose up, attacked the party when you entered into one of the far caves. Let's see where this goes. I don't know what's going to happen.
Cool.
No one ever does.
I don't know.
This issue, everybody dies.
Oh,
There is one piece of information, though, that is missing from this whole puzzle. And that is, what did Erik Lavernus do on the morning of September 28th?
That's true.
The year of Hyperius. We gotta backtrack a bit. Erik,
Insert
So he wasn't there last time, and we don't know. Oh my gosh! We're just gonna learn. I'm so excited. I'm sorry, I just remembered that he wasn't actually there. We are doing that retroactively. I got so excited because I'm so suspicious.
So this is the morning after the fever dream?
yes, so we're gonna Quentin Tarantino this, and we're gonna go back in time to do a spotlight.
that's what I was trying to do.
We're gonna do a solo spotlight on Erik Lavernus, because when the group woke that morning, you had left early. You left early, and they didn't catch up with you until after breakfast and after the encounter at the Chai Chapel. You were not suspiciously missing, but you were missing, and they didn't know exactly what was going on. But they caught up with you at the gates. You had left a note letting them know that at 9 o'clock or whatever you would be ready to leave and you'd be at the stables. So
One does.
we're gonna spotlight you, Tim. You ready?
I'm ready as I'm going to be.
Okay. Just gotta get the right music for this, because we're not in the right music here.
Don't make any missteps there, Eric.
I was going to say, I definitely didn't go to the Chai Chapel now, so...
No. We'll see what you're doing. We'll see what you're doing right now. Here we go.
Somebody want to go to the music.
Got the music.
All right.
All right, Eric.
Fun. Yeah.
Here we go. It's 3 a.m. You wake up after maybe sleeping for 15 minutes or so. You've been on and off. It's the night of the dreams. Father Bleegram had already left. You've been trying to go to sleep for maybe 2 hours or so, 2.5 hours, but the most you've ever gotten is about 10 minutes. The dream that keeps coming back, obviously, is that of you revealing yourself to the party, and I think the biggest questions that run through your mind are, what are you going to say when they ask you about it? It seems like everybody experienced the same dream. Did they really see what happened? You can't sleep. So you get up and you walk outside into the chilly morning air. You can see the moon overhead, and you just want to get a breath of fresh air and just kind of clear your head. You step out of the apartment complex, and you can see the town square before you. As you start to walk about, you notice a hooded figure over by the Grease Goat Inn. They're not near the building per se, but they're standing maybe 20 feet apart from the entrance. As you walk around, you see the person reveals their face, and it's one of the acolytes of Xander Cartwright.
Do they seem to notice me as well?
Yeah, it's just the two of you. You're the only souls out here right now. He kind of gives you an awkward nod of affirmation, but pulls back his cloak up, and then just continues to stand there.
Isn't the last time we saw them when they kind of split off from us in the forest? When Xander was kind of like, I'm doing my own thing because you guys are too weak.
Correct.
Oh, I'm going to go find out why he's here then. That's weird. That seems very strange that they're still here and not out of the caves.
Well, you might have thought that they came back, though, because when you left, they headed back, and you headed back to the caves.
Oh, so it was more parting ways than them, like, staying there. Got it.
Yeah, they actually were headed back towards the keep's direction.
Does it seem like he's doing anything outside, or just kind of standing there? Because either way,
he's just awkwardly standing there. He doesn't have anything in his hands. He doesn't have anything on him either, like a pack, or just by himself. And he's standing out by the Grease Goat.
I'd like to walk up to him and say, lovely evening for a stroll.
He kind of just motions to you again. Remember, he has taken a vow of silence.
Motions me like I'm closer, or motions to like drive me away?
No, kind of just waves at you and tries to give you a quick little greeting.
Are you waiting for anything in particular, or just waiting?
Kind of shakes his head when you say the first statement, just waiting, and then nods his head in approval.
I'll nod politely and say, well, brother, I wish you a good morrow. I'll be on my way.
Gives you like a little salute and kind of turns, and he starts to walk as well, now that it seems rather awkward, this conversation. He can't speak, you can. He'll start walking away towards perhaps the apartment building, but he doesn't go in.
Do I notice anything off about him, or does he just look like he's kind of just dressed in typical night clothing?
Give me an insight check.
Sure. Let's see. Say 13.
I mean, he looked like he was waiting for somebody as well.
Suspicious, but not suspicious enough. Do you think can I approach towards the inner bailey and see if it's if I could walk in around this time of night? In particular, I'm looking to go see if I can see Marivek.
At 3 a.m.
Yeah, any other time. Maybe they're out for a midnight stroll too. It seems.
You can head to the gate. Yeah, you head to the gatehouse, and there
As I'm walking through the square, though, is there any I had the dream where the gallows were still set up. It's definitely not set up, right? It was 100% a dream.
Oh yeah, the gallows are not set up. No.
All right, I'm shaken by the dream still, but continue on to the inner bailey if I can.
Yeah, you can head to the inner bailey, and you'll see one of the guards that are on duty. They ask you who you are, and you tell them Erik Lavernus. And when you say your name's Erik Lavernus, they look at each other, and they say, strange. We in the morning we're supposed to send someone to go get you. Erik Lavernus, you're Erik Lavernus of the Char Coalition?
The very same.
Well then, this is kind of strange. Yeah, you're here early, I guess.
Well,
Did
it's
someone-
not morning yet, but what can I do for you, gentlemen? Or ladies?
I don't know what
Start with her.
Yeah, I don't know the need, but we were sent from the Castellan's office to come get you.
Well, I'll tell you boys what. I continue my my midnight promenade, and I'll come back and see you in a couple hours. How's that sound?
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I mean nobody can see you at this time, but I know Maravek rises at the earlier than the dawn, so you can come back just before light. We'll bring you up to him.
All right. Well, just so we're all clear, you saw me and I saw you, and none of us are doing anything guilty out here, right? Yeah. Okay. I'll be on my way.
Yeah, no, it's actually been very quiet. Very few people out on the streets tonight. It's a crisp night. Usually we get some people coming out and walking around, getting some air, but just few, just you and a couple others. So
It's a bad ale at the grease coat. Had heartburn. Had to walk it off. You know how it goes.
yeah, we do.
I forget. Are they bald? Hubert and Bogrim?
Brogren and Hubert are both bald. They're like young. They would say they're probably in their either late teens or early 20s, and they are both taking a vow of silence. They wear the same black cloaks, monk, like a priest's vestments underneath, and they are again very quiet.
You know what they say? Never judge a bald guy younger than 20 years old.
Well, it
I've never
is
heard that
shaved
before, but-
bald. Yeah, it is shaved bald.
A quick
Yeah.
big run over, huh?
Yeah.
Precisely.
Xander's hair is shaved as well, but you could tell he has no hair on the top.
The real monk look. See, they're hiding their own identities. I'm a little scared.
Well, he's just lost his hair. But
Walking
So-
around in the evening, are there any like residents or buildings I know that have like lights on that like seem suspicious? Besides, like like a night light or a night torch, like anyone that seems like they're active at this time of night?
no, everything's pretty much dead, especially at the chapel.
Yeah, I'm not going to go there for a variety of reasons.
You don't want to head to the chapel to get some guidance from Bleegram?
Me and him don't see eye to eye for a number of reasons, and he doesn't like me. Period. So
Yeah, fair enough. You want to go see if you can catch some sleep and come back at 5 a.m.?
yeah, I was kind of hoping if I could be up a bit before dawn, like that cusp of like dawn and day and night. That particularly like the changing seems like a good time for a prayer to my God.
Sure. So you get up at 5 a.m. again before everyone. I would say, Barrick, because you're also an early riser, you probably see Erik writing a note to the group as he leaves. He might have just left maybe as you woke.
Well, if I remember right, I actually maybe I was too distracted, but I didn't really sleep because of my stress over the situation. So I've
Right.
been able
So-
to know that he was out and about.
Yeah, you actually would know that he left twice then. Yeah, left
This
twice.
is good. Oh, good.
he came
Alrighty.
back. He came back after like 15 minutes the first time, and then he left for the rest of the morning at 5 a.m.
Excellent.
So
Cool.
So
Thanks.
Tim, you head back to the gate as the sun is beginning to rise in the distance, and the guards who met you earlier, they bring you right in. They bring you up to Maravek, and you can see now the sun is clear over the horizon. You can smell the food cooking at the goat, and they bring you up right to the Castellan's office. But obviously, Maravek is the one that you're going to see. So you stop by Maravek's desk before anything, and you see Maravek there. He's as always, very pristine, clean, ready. He looks like he just had a fresh bath. My friend, Erik Lavernus.
I'll bow politely. Say I ran into some of your guards last night. They said I was to be summoned in the morning, so I
They
decided
told
to come
me.
back early.
They told me. Serendipity, is it not?
Call it what you will.
I have a an odd request.
I'm happy to indulge.
You told me you were looking for perhaps other jobs to take on, and correct? Hero work?
That's what we do here in the Char Coalition. Specifically me.
Interesting. Well,
Hero stuff.
yeah. Well, I actually do have something, and it's rather urgent. It's also rather secretive.
I'm sure I can help.
Can I trust you to keep this undercover? Out of the spotlight?
Mum's the word.
Excellent. Are you lying?
I don't think so. I'm willing to at least hear him out.
Okay. As you see, there's been I've heard rumors that your group is going to head out back to the caves at some point.
That is our plan.
Vance, Baumauer's gone missing. So has his caravan. And look, the lives of the people in the caravan are of the utmost importance to the keep. We want good news here. As you can see, the Castellan has made it obvious that that's the slogan that everyone has to have. We want good news here at the keep.
Yes,
Okay.
I can tell.
So bringing those people back would be excellent. But you see, there's also a matter. I had some people on that caravan coming up from the south who were coming to hear that they were following two criminals.
Interesting.
Yes, they were following two criminals that had been rumored that they were coming to the keep, and I'm a little concerned to have people of their stature and their infamy coming into a keep at this time. So we want to make sure that those people are apprehended and they come straight to the Castellan.
I'm sorry, just to be clear, do you want me to apprehend the criminals or the hunters hunting the criminals?
Both. I mean, we would love to have everyone alive, but the criminals, they need to face justice, of course, and this could be a good for the keep.
And you are so strong on justice here.
We are. They're two brothers. They go by the names Edgar and Alan.
Okay.
For Alan and Edgar, I forget which.
Say it ain't Poe. Sorry.
Yeah. So they. And again, I really am urging you. You have to. I don't want this to get out. There's some strange rumors about these brothers. They may not be who they really are. They may be hiding something deep within them.
Do you have any idea what that could be?
Rumors that they're actually shape changers. Monsters.
Oh my.
Yes.
The deviousness. Shape changes.
Yes.
Well, two of them shouldn't be too hard to apprehend for 6 of us.
They are dangerous criminals, wanted for murder. Be careful. If
And
you
you think
find
they
them,
have something to do with the Bumhauers?
perhaps they were the ones who ambushed themselves, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know what they're capable of. If they have some sort of devilish, fiendish inner truth, I don't know what they're capable of. But their capture, and I think would mean a lot to the Castellan. So, if you could bring them to justice, I would pay you handsomely.
I'm happy to work for money. Nothing would make me happier than bringing these two to justice, as you said.
I believe the reward for each of their heads is 100 gold pieces. I would double it.
Oh boy.
Yes, of course, at the end of it all, the keep would be the one to be recognized as the ones who brought them to justice.
Of course. Wouldn't want my name in the papers
for
anyway.
the keep, of course, now.
So 200 gold pieces each for bringing these two brothers, Edgar and Alan, into justice.
Or Alan and Edgar, I forget who goes first, but
Of course. And you want them alive?
preferably, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Actually, yes, we would want them alive because we want them to pay for their crimes in a public way.
Yes, you guys. I have been to your executions. They are quite a spectacle.
Again, we really should be keeping this between us. You can. I mean, I know that you may have to give some details out to your group, but perhaps if you didn't tell them about this conversation, perhaps if you, when the time comes, you say, "I've heard of these individuals," that might be the best way to go about it.
Yeah, I'm happy to. They won't know this conversation ever happened.
Good. Would you like to have breakfast with me?
Oh, maybe just a quick road soda before I head out. I gotta get back to the group,
Nonsense. And then he motions to one of the guards, and he says, "Sit." And they bring out like a little table, little dinette set. They get you all situated.
As reading, I'd like to raise a glass, say to justice.
To justice. And he does that awful, he takes juice and it drips out the sides of his mouth.
I'm just imagining the Lord of the Rings of the tomato scene. Yeah, it's just awful.
Good. So you're having breakfast.
My eyes feel violated.
Breakfast at Marivex. It's great. It's great.
The fun 90s soundtrack and everything.
Yeah. All right. So you have breakfast. You chat a little more. If you have any other questions, let me know, Tim. And if you think of some later, I could even give you some more information if there was something that you were like, I don't understand what I need to be doing, or.
No, I think I got it run down. Edgar and Allen, 2 criminals, shape changers, bring them to justice, 200 gold each, definitely alive.
Good boy, he says. Good boy.
I feel slightly patronized, but I enjoy my breakfast anyway.
And we're back to the caves, everybody. Back to the caves. Yeah, you head after that encounter, after the long breakfast. You head back to the stables where you said you'd meet your group, and they're just a little late. You got there late. You were like, "Oh God, I'm going to be late," and then they showed up 20 minutes later. So
breakfast plans always run late.
Yeah, they debriefed you. They told you all about what happened at the chapel, and we're at the caves now. So everybody, I'm going to go to the Roll20 screen. I'm going to switch us back over to the cave map and move it over for the viewers. Yeah, here we go. Perfect.
For the record, I am eyeing Erik all morning. On our way to the caves, when we get to the caves, I am suspicion level 10 about my man Erik.
Oh,
does that feel flattered, or?
Is that how we kind of came from the northeast from here?
Yeah, you came from the northeast. Yeah.
Okay, from where we are now. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Pretty
you.
good.
I'm gonna reorient myself.
Okay. You just killed the last of the creatures. You stare at them on the floor. They look like guards, but a mockery, a horrid mockery of what they once were. They lie there on the floor.
Check out what they have on their body, on their persons.
And
They don't have much. I think we searched them last time.
I took a uniform, and they're all for sure dead, right? And I know that, I remember I rolled a history check, and they're hard to make sure they're actually dead.
Only mostly dead?
Well,
Yeah.
they could arise again, type of deal.
Oh, I
It's-
got you.
It's possible, yeah.
Do I know that they're for sure dead? They're not going to get back up?
You are certain, but I mean, it's always
Great.
possible they could rise again. But
Yeah.
you've crushed their heads, you've beheaded them. You feel like they're pretty dead.
All right, so Sasori is going to walk around while checking their pockets and completely dismember them. So all their legs are going to be ripped or cut off and thrown in the corner. Their heads in a different corner. Their arms in a different place.
Legs?
Excellent.
What about legs?
Oh yeah, legs are in one corner,
Oh, okay.
arms are in one corner, and heads are in a different. Torsos stay where they land.
Drumsticks over here, wings over there.
Excellent work, sorry. If only we could burn them without drawing attention.
I'm gonna
Can we burn them? Do they burn? And I take out a match.
It will draw too much attention, friend. I think you're doing a great job, as is.
Fire is fun.
Is there anything of interest around these barrels, or do these barrels actually exist, or are they just map features?
Yeah, no, there are some barrels here. Let me tell you what they are. Let's see here.
Not Rebels.
Hieronymus says in Infernal to Eric, so why do you hide what you are?
I'm watching this for sure.
What does Infernal sound like, Chris?
Then he walks away. It's very guttural and evil sounding.
You sure it's not like...
I feel like the listeners want to hear it.
Yeah.
I would love to hear it too. I need to know what I'm working with here.
It looks like they once contained food, Jeff, but it's all rotten and spoiled.
Okay.
Is it flammable?
Flammable? Food?
Yep.
No, I don't think so. No.
It's rotten.
Anything down here, or is this as empty as it looks?
Yeah, empty. Empty.
No other exits or passages?
Nope.
Dead end.
There is a passage to the south that you could see, I think, on the map, right?
We should definitely.
That's over. You're talking about over here, right?
We should
Yeah.
let Sasori scout
I
ahead.
know.
and
I
do
was
his
talking
thing.
about the room that we're in.
Yeah. Everyone line up some stealth checks and or
So
some
they
vantage points.
don't seem to have been guarding anything. They were just kind of in cold storage, huh?
They were just standing there, kind of staring at each other, and then you came and they moved when they saw you.
We gave their unlives meaning.
Yeah, you did.
I like giving things purpose.
There was nothing we found in their pockets, nothing that or an insignia that was maybe used in the past of the keep. Like everything is modern. They
You
look
found
like
the key to everything in their pockets.
in their
I think-
pockets.
I think we asked last time. Yeah, they're the uniforms the guards are wearing currently. Like,
Current uniforms of guards. Yeah, I mean, you don't know how long the guard uniforms have been the way they are, but they're the same as the people who are wearing them that patrol.
Yeah.
Do the uniforms look recent? And I don't mean by style, but I just mean, do they look like they're in good repair? Or do they look like they've been moldering for 50 years, but they just haven't updated the style?
They look relatively new. They're destroyed, like they're ripped and there's holes in them, but battle scars for sure. But they don't look like they're faded or anything like that.
Interesting.
They look like they're, I mean, perhaps maybe faded over the course of, a few months, a year, but not like ancient clothes or
Okay.
even 50 years ago or something like that.
Okay, so
Mhm.
All right, let me stealth check up, and I want to sneak south and kind of peek down and see what I hear. Or what would you like me to do? I want to start sneaking south.
Eric, we used Pass Without Trace last time.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
you got to
Yep, I'll check it off.
mark
Tick
that
it
off.
off.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I figured you'd be fine with it though. You didn't.
Nope,
seem
happy
mind
to
use
help
it.
the group. That makes
Yeah.
perfect sense for me.
Should I roll for another stealth?
We could do a group stealth check here, unless you're going to go off by yourself.
Well, I'm definitely going off by myself.
Yeah, we'll all wait.
Up ahead.
Yeah.
We'll wait to
that
hear
makes-
what he says.
I'm scouting. Cool. So that's a 30.
That's pretty
Pass
good.
without trace is 10, isn't it?
Cast Without Trace
Pass Without
is
Trace
anyone
plus
within
10,
30
yeah.
feet.
Oh, it's every. That's right.
Right, Tim? Sorry.
Yeah, it's a plus 10 and anyone within 30 feet of me.
So I rolled a 20, so that becomes a 30.
I think we determined that it's anybody within 30 feet of you when you cast it. They don't have to stay within 30 feet of you.
That's
Yeah.
correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's our reading, at least.
All right,
was
can I
correct.
I'll go with you
continue?
guys.
I'm sure Stack Exchange will argue with us.
Can I continue, Bob? I'm going to
Yeah,
peek around the corner.
Yep, move your token. Now, of course, like I've said before, though, with stealth, it's not like you're invisible. You
Of course.
are just you're quiet. You are moving about without making much noise. But if you're in plain sight, you're in plain sight.
What kind of light are we dealing with here?
There's no light. It's just maybe some excess light from the cave entrance, but after about 60 feet or so, it becomes dark.
Oh,
Before
awesome.
he goes too far, I say, watch for traps, friend.
I do believe
I have
you're
dark-
good with dark vision, right, John?
I have dark vision, yes.
So you
But
see in your
taking
black and
in
white.
charge, what Barrick said, I'm definitely going to take my time and maybe, oh God, dare I try an investigation every now and again.
You see the cave inn There's a rock pile here. Large stones have collapsed in this tunnel.
Completely sealed, like top to bottom. No spaces. No light coming through from the fire on the opposite side.
No fire. No smoke. No light. And it would take a Herculean effort to remove the boulders. Without a massive crew, it could take weeks or months. And
no, I'm going to assume that
that
caved in for a very good reason. And knowing that we just saw some like dragon-like creature when we were outside the caves, not too far from this entrance, I'm just gonna keep moving along, keep peeking around.
Wait, what dragon-like creature did you see?
We were outside. There was, or maybe this was my old headcanon, but there was a creature who was eating a bunch of bones. We saw the remains of. It seemed like there was one cave that was not to be messed with, and like there was a very large creature that was living inside of it.
You didn't see anything though.
No.
You didn't go into the
we heard
cave either.
growling
Yeah, we heard growling.
purring.
Yeah.
You mean behind the rabbit?
No, it is the rabbit. It's vicious.
You cannot tell me you weren't thinking that last week.
100%. We've done a whole yeah. Okay, I'm down here. What do I see down here, Mr. DM?
You see a southern cave room. This room is, I guess, just about as big as the other cave room that you saw, maybe just slightly bigger. Perception check?
Yeah. Oh, that's a 3.
It's quiet. Very quiet.
Almost too quiet, eh?
Almost.
All right, when I peek around the corner, like I peek down, I see nothing with my 60-foot dark vision.
When you peek around the corner,
Nothing?
because you are, I assume you are continuing.
I am continuing. I have a 30 stealth. I'd like to look down and see what do I see like down in the corner. Well,
Yep,
now
as soon
I see
as
what I
you,
see.
yep, as soon as you peek around the corner, you can see that this room is thick with stale air, and there are several skeletons in here. They are standing in a similar fashion to the creatures you saw in the previous one. These skeletons do appear as they are standing. They are unaccompanied. They are moving about on their own accord. And behind them, you can see a altar of white marble, and chained to it is a woman.
She alive looking or dead looking?
She's slumped on the floor. She has manacles on both her legs and her hands, and they are chained and attached to either the rock wall behind the altar or the altar itself. It's hard to tell. There's a little bit of slack. She seems to be either unconscious or sleeping or just kind of out of it. She doesn't seem to move or respond as the creatures do. They seem to be moving about, just kind of middling around, shuffling.
Is more specifically, when I look at the manacled creature, do they look like fresh and vibrant and alive? Or do
The
they
woman
look like
that's-
some of the other decaying creatures we've seen?
The woman that is lying on the floor,
Yeah.
she looks beat up. Like there's her clothes look like they are tattered, and there's blood stains on them. Of course, you're seeing in your dark vision, so it's hard to tell colors, but you can see that there's stains on them. And she is just lying there, kind of with her head kind of rolled to the side.
All right, on the far side, this is a wall, right?
Yeah,
I
it's
see
a
a
wall.
wall this whole side. Cool, I'm going to go back to my group with the intention of specifically speaking to Hieronymus. So I'm going to stealth back. Where are you, my murderous friend?
He's sitting there up against the wall, right
You're
where he
purple, right? The zoom is, yeah, there you go. Hello.
is. Murderous. He's not a murderer.
I'm sorry. High achieving friend. Is that better?
Yes. I like that much better, you fool.
Everyone, there's a more undead skeletons down there, but it looks like they have maybe one lass that has been captured. Let's not worry about that. Hieronymus, do you have that big giant fireball ready yet?
Well, hold on. First of all, is she a gnome?
Is she a gnome?
Yeah.
From the
You said a woman.
distance,
You didn't say
hard
if
to
she's a gnome or
tell.
one
You
of the
also
lesser
rolled.
species of humanoids.
I couldn't
rolled
tell.
very-
For all I knew, she looked dead. There's skeletons.
You
in
can't
front of
tell?
her.
She's 2 foot tall? What's wrong with you?
It was the angle. It's like an illusion, optical illusion.
She wasn't standing near anything that
Well,
you
she's-
could use for a height reference.
There's no quarter sitting next to her to get a reference.
I turn to Scory and I say, the only way he can get a woman when she's manacled.
It was really hard to say. I didn't want to say handcuffed.
Her was just
That
shrugged.
word was so hard to retrieve.
You gotta take your opportunities when you can.
Hieronymus,
Well, yeah, okay.
pay attention to what's important.
No, I can't.
Skeletons to murder. Let's
No.
kill the skeletons.
No, I don't have fireball yet. I do have one more casting of dragon's breath, however. If there's a lot of them, that would be useful.
Is bone considered an organic material? Does it get the extra damage for shatter? Sorry, this is so not.
That in character? Sorry.
Of course not.
I rather was gonna do an Arcana check, or a religion, I guess. He has a 4 to see
No.
what best.
I want to
helps
look
destroy
over at our
skeletons.
cleric during this, who also probably should know a bit about undead, and see what he said. See what Eric's doing during this conversation.
Yeah, I'm also kind of challenging you too, Paladin.
No.
Sure.
Still kind of shaken by the whole experience with the cave and coming out here and finding undead. It seems like there's a huge gap in my memory.
Does she
but
have goat horns?
Does she have goat horns? Is a great question, and I do have turn undead.
No go.
All I want to do is kill. There's people who must be murdered. Kill the undead. Kill.
How many did you see?
There were
About
about
45. No,
What?
there was about 10.
Everyone just glares a hole through his soul.
8.
All right. Well,
But DM, I'm sorry. I'm trying to put this through Sasori's eyes.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
these things that we dispatched went down pretty quick, thanks to my explosive magic, of course. But still, I'm not afraid. Let's go take them down.
I could hit him with a turn undead if we want, if we just want to kind of drive them further back. But if we want to kill them, turn undead isn't useful for that.
Do they have information? Otherwise, why turn? Let's kill.
Actually, I concur.
Sometimes, Sasori, I wish you would let other people make battle decisions.
Well,
I'm the one who goes first. Anytime you want to stealth in your heavy armor, you by all means.
The only way to get more experience and improve ourselves is to kill things. It seems in this.
These are not called the Caves of Flowers. They're called the Caves of Chaos. And last time we trusted you, when it came to a crystal, chaos was brought to us.
It's getting ugly
Tyrone
now.
glares at him as he
I'll look away.
looks away.
Ashamed.
I was sleeping during
Good
that.
point,
I shouldn't.
sorry.
I was sleeping.
Sorry, John. You definitely don't metagame. You're good, man.
All right, then let's see what we can do about this.
So I'd rather save my last second level spell for when we're in this
Like bosses?
SHOOT. So yeah, I'd rather use my single attack against the boss because I'm sure we're gonna find something. Whatever made this stuff, we're gonna find it. So
Yeah.
I have 3 slots of burning hands. Which also would do pretty well.
I don't
And,
really have much that is specific to the undead, unfortunately.
Let's go take him down. Just staying alive.
I know I'm a paladin.
Do you want to try diplomacy?
No, I was clarifying, John. You seem to think I had some sort of undead killing ability.
I just really want Chris to be able to AoE. It's all about AoE.
I have my 3 castings of burning hands, which will do some damage.
The touch
Yeah.
spell, isn't it?
No, it's a cone.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, while you kids yammer, I'm slowly creeping forward.
Yeah, I'm going with Scory.
It's a 15-foot cone.
Also,
know what's up. Let's
just a couple
kill him.
things
Throw the
for
crossbow and start creeping.
Make a lot more of the people.
sure. So you can
Should we all
prepare
stealth?
yourself how you'd like, but I just
Yeah,
will
they
say
should probably stealth, no?
I will say that while Uhla, Sho Rembo had such a horrific time in the last combat, he seems pretty injured. Uhla is going to take him back out of the cave so that she can properly address his wounds, and Mohag will come with you.
Okay.
Wow, Mohag, you did well last time.
He was
Look forward
trying
to
to go
seeing
with
you
Uhla.
guys
He was like,
again.
"I'll help you, Uhla. I'll come." And she was like, "No, you
I
go.
got
I'll take him."
I look at Mohag and point next to me. Let's go.
Chris, are you moving your token, or you want me to move it?
Oh, I'll move. I was just
Okay.
kind of waiting.
Remember, we're threatening him hard, and it's working.
I see
Well,
stealth
different
check.
people have different strategies.
Did we want to stealth, everybody?
What?
Yeah.
We're
stealth
not.
check?
Yeah, I mean, as much as we can, sure.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me stealth check.
We got a 19 from Erik with the disadvantage.
I think Pass Without Trace, like, top 5 spells in the entire game.
16.
Oh, we have that now, huh?
Yeah.
Plus,
Yeah, we had
For
it right at the
organization?
end of last time.
24.
Oh, right. We still get our plus 10? Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Then 26.
You get to the corner that Sasori had peered around the first time. And each of you, maybe one by one, or I imagine it maybe with this group, it's like one head, then the next, then the next, then the next. You peer
no.
over, you know,
Could be lining up behind the
Hieronymus,
doorway.
yeah, Hieronymus, Scory, Barrick, you know, and so on. You see the scene before you that I described, the skeletal creatures standing at attention. They are milling about, kind of just standing in their 5-foot square, basically, just kind of idling. And behind the skeletal creatures, there's an altar, a white marble altar, and you can see the woman just kind of dangling there, chained to the wall behind the altar. You do see, after watching for a brief moment, that she does move. Her head kind of lolls to the side, and her hair is all matted and tangled, and she just kind of, it looks like she repositions herself, but she not comfortable. Again, you can see her hands chained, and they look like they're pretty raw.
Is she in?
I don't know,
Chris, what'd you say?
I'm gonna turn to the group and just ask everyone to take a step back for a moment so we can quietly whisper before we actually turn the corner and draw attention to ourselves.
good idea.
So if everyone's okay with that, I would pull you guys over here for a sec.
Of course.
Seems that the woman
Mohag
is
gets in the
manacled, and I think I can carry her out. I don't know if I can undo the manacles. Does anyone have the ability to do that?
Opening up the manacles is not the problem. Are those undead guarding her or guarding us from her?
We can definitely kill them, I agree.
Cool, let's kill them.
But I would, yes, Sasori, take a breath for a moment, friend. Can anyone undo the manacles?
Of course I can. Yes, because this is something I've been practicing since a young boy.
Excellent. So will you do that when we run in right away? I will carry her out.
That's my first job? No stabby?
I'm
Still,
nervous
dude,
that
when
as
you
soon
don't
as we
wanna
get in
stab 'em,
there,
you want to smack 'em.
they would rather end her life than let us get to her.
Hieronymus thinks
So I'm going to make her a priority.
I put my hand.
Concerned about why she's turned up. You want to like take her to for you?
You came in a little garbled there, Tim.
Underwater, Tim.
Yeah.
We're not even like remotely concerned about why she's chained us. Like we don't want to interrogate her first while she's chained.
John is very
She could
concerned.
be evil.
I don't.
I'm just
I
thinking
think
back to
that-
a hermit of the woods. That's all. That hermit and his darn panther.
By the
Eric, I
way,
appreciate your concern. I agree. But I think that should we kill the undead and free her from the manacles, we could talk to her then.
I think
If she had short hair and a penis, would you feel the same way, Barrick?
what?
Yes?
Okay.
I'm really just concerned with saving the one human we've found in these caves.
We found in the caves, fair enough. We found a hermit, and he tried to kill us, so
Yeah.
I'm a bit...
That was
Was
out in the
not
Whispering Woods.
in the cave.
Not in the
Whispering
caves.
Woods.
Also, I mean, we just killed a bunch of humans that were zombies. This one's
Also,
maybe
talk to me in character. Talk to me in character if you want to debate with me.
Mohag says, I can handle the manacles.
I say, great, Mohag. Then
And you know.
Do you then come to talk to me afterwards and say you don't
So,
trust him, or you trust him, Erik?
oh, I don't really trust him. Maybe you're right. Mohag,
Hey,
we
Nate,
would find you
raise your
better in the
camera
fight.
up a little bit, Nate. Just raise your camera. There we go. See you. Yeah, there you go.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Thank you. Yeah, maybe I would pull Mohag aside and say, I appreciate the offer, but our dear friend Sasori is a master with locks.
Yeah.
It's a good point, Sasori.
Anything I can do to help. Anything I can do.
Kill the undead.
You got it.
All right, so I take Barrick's face with both hands and I say, okay, help me get this right. I unlock the manacles first, and then I do the stabby stab.
And then it's
Right?
all the stabby stabs you want, my friend. Please.
So Hieronymus is like, so you want him to run in there while the skeletons are still standing and unlock her? So you're gonna
No,
run in there
I want
yourself?
you to light them on fire while he unlocks the manacles.
Why don't we just deal with them first, then deal with the manacles?
I'm nervous they will kill her before we get to them.
She's not a gnome, so whatever.
My friends,
No,
we would be more
no.
successful at times in battle if we had more information. And I just
Hieronymus
think
is
it could
very
help.
randy tonight. He's very randy.
We're so dark tonight.
It
This
doesn't
whole
that well, and I don't think it means what you think it means.
right, Sasori knows what he's doing and is taking a step forward.
Okay.
Okay,
Let's
do
go.
it.
I mean, why bother make a plan when
Look at
they're
this.
just gonna devolve anyways?
They're skeletons. They're supposed to get killed. That's why they're here. It's D&D.
We
Roll
tried.
initiative
That's interesting.
and roll initiative, and I think most of you most of you have succeeded with the stealth roll for the group check on their passive perception.
Oh,
So you'll have a turn in initiative first. So roll it up, and then we'll get into the combat here.
I'm so far in the back of the initiative.
Yeah, Bob, this is always something that I get confused about. Like, how do you decide where exactly everyone should be, when you roll initiative?
So if you're going to run out and attack them, try to surprise them, I would say you'd have to all be behind this wall when the start of initiative. If
Fair
you're
enough.
if you plan on going out and being closer, then you probably will give up your surprise. Because, like I said,
Oh, no,
there's nothing to
no.
hide behind here.
I gotcha.
Yeah. So let's roll it. What do we get here? Eric, I see at 12.
Yes, please.
And Sasori at 10.
Yep.
Hieronymus at 19.
Hieronymus with a 19 on
Scory
the
had a 22.
Hot nat 20.
Scory
Let's make those
22.
decisions.
Barracks, a 1. Just happened
Okay.
to be in the positive numbers with that
Scory,
roll.
I'll be right behind you with that. With the
Barely
right hands.
squeaking in.
Can somebody just roll for Mohag, please? Score, you're up first. Go ahead.
Run right up there. You're my shield wall. I'll stand right
Okay,
behind you.
am I actually here? Or did you want
Are
me
you
to move
kidding
back
me?
a little bit?
I love it. Let's make Mohag do it. Let's go. Let's go.
Mohag's
let's go.
actually Eric rolled first for him, so
Darn it!
Oh no, I didn't see it.
You wasted
Sorry,
my one
guys.
nat 20.
My bad.
No,
My bad.
please, it's that was good.
Bob, after all of your concern about or discussion about where we were when we started, am I where I am there? Am I going from there, or do I need to back up?
you need to back up a little bit, yeah,
How far?
to like the wall, yeah. You're good there, yeah. It's fine.
Okay, because I'm short-legged, and every one of these steps matters. Okay, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I will ready my action I will smack the first skeleton that steps into range.
Gotcha. Okay. We go to Hieronymus.
Get that die out of my way. Okay. So.
Chris, put your mic a little closer.
Oh.
Oh, it has a
Party.
bonus. Well, let's see.
Hello.
Yeah, never mind. Save it.
Yes,
Let's see how
can
it
you-
goes.
5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Really?
And I'm gonna burning hands. I need a 50-foot cone.
You need me to make one, or
Can you make one for me? You make a good one.
I make a good
Rock
cone?
shape.
If I'd known you were doing that, I'd have stepped
They
one
go in
over.
2 directions.
You realize that you could stand here just as easily.
Okay.
Because it's the same number of squares from where you
If
are.
I'm not mistaken, oh, well, you're going there?
Yeah,
Oh, hold on.
I think you're gonna get the same amount no matter where you stand.
that's all right. There is fine. I'll just go there.
So it looks something like this. It's 1 square in front, then 2 squares, then 3 squares.
Yeah.
There's
You can
only
make a
so
cone
many-
like that?
That's how the rule book says to make a cone if you're doing it on a straight square like that.
Oh my
It's 1 square,
Oh.
then 2 squares, then 3 squares, and you can't. They'd have to be like, just slightly off center this way, slightly off center that way.
I'm down with that. That's fine. So here it is. Burning hands. Here's the damage roll for that. Oh, there we go.
It's 2022. Roll 20's got to have like pre-made.
And it's a Dex 14 for half.
Dex 14, gotcha. They very well might, John. It's just you probably have to buy it. The little
Oh.
extras, the add-ons or something.
It's
Um,
2022.
Yeah.
I will have to buy it.
All
All
so
right,
we
let's
got-
start the Ko-fi account right now.
Wow, looks like a lot of them are gonna make it, Chris. It's
Oh.
rolling double again, so I'm just always taking the first one, and so that last one's not gonna make it. But all but one are gonna succeed on this dexterity saving throw.
Weak.
So how much was it? 14?
14.
14. Gotcha. Okay.
Looks like it all goes through the fire damage.
Yeah. Okay. This one right here is the one that's gonna take the full, and I think that's gonna kill it.
Good to
We'll
know.
double check though.
Let's go Hieronymus.
Hopefully
So
it
that's
doesn't-
Hieronymus' turn. Everybody else,
Do you see the bravery from Hieronymus?
stepping right in front.
Since day one, my friend. MVP.
With your tower of hit points.
Okay.
The tank mage.
Yeah, that one's gonna die.
Nice.
I'll take that one out.
Now you can sleep.
One of the
So they're weak
skeletons,
to fire.
you do enough damage to it that it just crumbles. It loses all of its form and bones shatter on the stone beneath it. We go to, let's see here, Erik. Sasori on deck.
I'd like to run out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and level a crossbow out at this one down here. Take a shot with my crossbow. Say, does a 16 hit?
16?
Yep.
That'll hit.
And I'll do 7 piercing damage to this one at the top right side.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
All
That's my
right,
whole
7 piercing. Got it. Anything else from you, Erik?
That's it for me.
Sasori, Mohag on deck.
Cool. I'm gonna cunning action, bonus action, dash to get to our manacled friend, apparently. So I'm gonna go. I have the move.
You have 40 feet movement?
Oh, I'm double moving, so I have 30.
Oh, you're using, okay, gotcha.
Cunning action. My bonus action is to dash, right?
Right,
so I can do
right.
double. So I've made it here with 40 feet of movement. 45, excuse me, to avoid the opportunity attack from this person. 45. And then I'm going to use my action to attempt to open up the handcuffs, as I was told. Sleight of hand.
Wow.
Yeah, sleight of hand. John, you start to work on the manacles,
I think I
and you
popped
do
those.
it. Yeah, you pop that
23.
sucker free. You have your tools at the ready. You ran up. You pop open the manacles. Hands or feet?
Definitely start with hands.
Okay.
Or is like one of them more attached to the wall, or they're both attached to the wall?
No, they're both hands are shackled and attached to the wall. Feet are shackled and attached to the wall behind the altar.
I think I would undo from the wall first, so at least I could pick the person up.
They're not like locked to the wall. They are like fastened, like secured inside the wall.
All four. All right, I'm gonna open up the handcuffs then.
The cuffs part of it you can unlock with a pick lock. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, excellent. Then we go to Mohag.
Do I
you
want
have more
left? No, I'm not. I don't want to take an opportunity. I'm good. Sorry.
Okay, Mohag is up next. Mohag is going to do exactly what Scory did. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He is going to stand right here, and he is going to ready an attack for the nearest skeleton. And he'll even say, "Look out, Hieronymus."
I can't wait to catch him in a fireball.
Can I use my free action to yell at him?
Yeah, hey, fight. Well, he's doing what Scory did, so he's not.
He's not like, you get in here, or I'm gonna kill you.
All right, we go to Barrick.
Excellent. Let's see. So I will double move down to Sisort. And on my way, I'm going to, right here, smack Mohag in the back and say a real fighter gets in the front line as I keep going. And I'm going to get to right here. Unfortunately, that does cost me my double move, but I'm going to kind of raise my shield up to Sisori and say, "Good work. I've got the next block."
Okay.
Bros.
Are you double moved, right?
I had to, yeah.
Okay.
It was like 35 or 40 feet.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Let's see here. Top of the order, Scory.
Son of Skeggy.
They didn't move? Oh, we had surprise on them?
Prize round.
Yep.
Oh, so
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. All right, then. Okay. In that case, I'll go to here. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Hieronymus can make his decisions for himself, but I'll stand in front of him in case he wants cover. Okay.
That's
And
that makes him happy.
this one right in front of me is already a little crispy, right?
The one in front, yeah, that one has been hit by fire.
Okay,
yeah.
This is the fresh guy.
Yeah.
These two over here.
We'll definitely hit the one that's already a little damaged. It's better to finish them than to think. So, okay, so we will make an attack with our battle axe. They come through. 17.
You got it. That'll hit.
This is one-handed, so it's a crummy little 4 points of damage. Maybe that's enough.
It's not.
Okay.
Bonus?
Okay. Oh. Go ahead, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done. Bonus
This
action.
one does take 4, though, right? Total?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Next, we go to Hieronymus.
Hieronymus, over his shoulder, sneers at Man Bun and says, "Get up there and fight, or I'm going to kill you." And then he's going to throw a firebolt at this one right here.
Right here? Okay.
17
That'll hit.
for 2 damage.
Shouldn't have scoffed.
Yep.
Whoops.
You'll get him next time, Hieronymus.
That one.
I
only have 1 HP left.
All right. We go to the creatures now. The creatures get to move. So they you got the jump on them. You flamed a whole bunch. You hit a couple. You knocked some of them out, and now they are ready.
You
You softened them up. They're ready now.
We found them flat-footed.
They're
speak.
flat-footed completely. Yeah. They're gonna charge in, and yeah, they're good. I think everybody's good where they are. Let's do some attacks here. Let's go with the first two. We got 2 on Hieronymus.
Protection.
Sure.
So the
They're
first
attacking
one's
with short swords. 17 with protection, Hieronymus.
That hits.
You take 4 piercing damage.
Ow.
Damn.
they attacked with disadvantage and got a 17.
Correct.
Damn.
Yep.
Sorry, dude.
Second attack, no disadvantage, correct?
Right. It only works
Okay.
once.
So they're gonna roll. It's gonna roll 2 dice here. The second dice is gonna be on you, so it'll be the third skeleton attacking you, scoring. For Hieronymus, a crit. So 7.
7 more.
Yep. Scory 22.
23
3.
hits.
Gosh.
A 3.
Okay. I'll
3
mark it
piercing damage from their short sword.
Chat,
then
let us
we've-
know if Bob here is full of baloney.
Or maybe mortadella.
Everyone knows I love fudging my dice rolls.
No.
You guys talked
No,
about
no.
that. Is this a good time to plug the
Yes.
last live stream that was
Yeah.
on there?
Yeah. Let's see. So we got
Bob's
two
a big
more
fudge.
on Scory, an 11 and a 22.
The 22 will hit.
7
I'm at
piercing.
8. 7 piercing. Okay.
And then we've got 1 on Barrack. Barrack, a 20. A 19. Excuse me.
Yeah, that hits.
It hits. 3 piercing.
What the
And Sasori, are you assume using your defensive reaction?
Indeed, yeah. I'm going to protect Sasori.
Okay, so it was a 22 and now it's a 9.
Yeah. Good.
Nice
It's
job.
somehow
And it would have
good.
been a good it would have been a good hit. It would have been 7 piercing damage. All right. So that's the Skelly boys. The woman. John, you just unlatched the manacles and she calls out and she goes, "Help me." She whispers to you cuz she seems like she really can't project her voice that much. John, what's your passive perception? John, are you muted or are you
Muted.
looking?
Sorry, passive perception is 11. I wanted to make my own perception check before you said that, but I was muted.
Ah, gotcha.
Passive is 11.
An 11. Okay, John, you get a better look at this woman now in the heat of the battle, and obviously in the darkness here, it was hard to really see what's going on. But now that you're up close and you finished that first manacle, you look at her, and her hand being free now, she parts her hair, and she looks at you, and you realize that her hair is actually made of tiny little strands that are little snakes. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
What?
Love a good Medusa. All right, Consu.
Oh,
Bob's just trying to
crap.
make everyone hate me for my terrible decision making.
That is not the way I saw this going.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nat 20, baby. 21.
Nice. Excellent. All right.
Am I infatuated or what?
You are not infatuated. No, you're good. You're good to go. You made the saving throw.
Sweet.
Questions
Let's
are
see.
Do I realize that I was about to be overtaken by some magical force?
Yes.
Dude, you were about to be petrified into stone.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm trying to not meta for once in tonight's.
Oh, you were asking a question though to the DM, right? It wasn't Sasori speaking out loud, was he?
Of course, no.
Oh,
That would make
okay.
no sense.
Okay. Yeah. I was like, wait, what's going on?
No,
All right.
that was me. Would Sasori have felt like some shiver or energy of like, oh wait, what? That was okay.
Yeah, you would have felt something. You would have felt like her stare was causing you to be maybe paralyzed. That's probably what it felt like. And then you kind of reclaimed your body, and then you don't step away, but you just break away from her, and you continue with your turn, which it is, I believe. No, it's Eric's turn first, then you.
Yeah, first I was afraid, and then I was petrified.
She actually does get to. She actually does get to attack. It's her turn, so she'll attack you.
There.
She'll try to grab you.
Oh.
All
Yes.
the old people got that one.
First, I was afraid.
I got it.
let's go with yeah, we'll go with an attack here. Let's go to grapple you. Give me a strength check or a athletics check, excuse me. A 10. Okay. She does not grapple you, but she will try to grab again. She grabs with one hand, then the next. Give me one more grapple check. Strength athletics check.
Bound?
Her hands are not bound.
I thought you only got one done.
He undid the manacles. He did not undo the.
Oh.
That's a nat 1, which becomes a 3 on the second.
So her second attack will grab you. So she's got you by like the armor, the leather armor. She grabs you right by the collar, and she's holding you. And she kind of brings your face next to hers, and she says, "I said, help me." And the snake hair will attack you.
Yeah, I mean, I was helping you.
A 13 does not hit you though, so you're good.
Correct.
All right, but you are grappled, and we go to Erik Lavernus.
Not even sure what's going on there. It looks like this girl with long hair is trying to get after our man Sasori down there. I'm going to run down and keep attacking skeletons. 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will hit him with the old quarterstaff. Let's see what we can do here. It'll be a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
That'll be 7 damage, please.
Smash! It does double the damage as you sense that your blunt force weapon that you definitely didn't kill Father Bleegrim with smashes through this skeleton.
There are suddenly teeth embedded in my weapon that look like they could be from a skeleton or maybe from a priest. Who could tell?
In fact, I would say a tooth scatters by Barrick's foot.
Oh my god! God, come on! Who would do such a thing? That's it for me. That's my whole turn.
All right, we go to Sasori.
Use your chance to stab.
Yeah, no, I just got attacked by this woman. I'm definitely going to turn around and stab her.
Gonna reassess?
I think just assessing for the first time. I don't know if there was ever an original assess.
This is not a reassessment for Sasori. It's just an assessment.
Drawing my rapier and attacking. 21 to hit.
You hit. Sorry. Yeah, go. You're good, John. Here you go.
Uh-oh. 21 made him think.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts.
Not a good sign, kids.
At least I did it. That's 20 damage with my sneak attack.
Nice. 20 damage?
Yep.
Awesome. Anything else?
Nope. That's what I got.
Okay. Awesome. What I was pausing about is technically, the saving throw happens at the start of your turn. And so you had to take it because you were surprised by her. She kind of fooled you. You didn't catch on what she was. But so that first turn went on. You attacked like normal, no penalty. In the future, and this is going to go for everybody. Now it'll start with, I guess it'll start with Mohag technically. But Barrick, you're coming up soon, and you're within sight of this woman. On your turn, should you choose to, want to attack her or do anything like that, you can choose to like avert your eyes, close your eyes. If you wanted to attack her, you get disadvantage. Yeah. You can choose to do that at the start of your turn and forego the Constitution saving throw. But if you want to attack her without penalty, you would have to take it at the start of your turn. So sorry, you can attack like normal because you didn't even know it was happening.
Well, did I realize that I was going to have to take a second one?
No, that's what I'm saying. It happens on your turn. So
okay.
I just did it then as opposed to now.
Well, I think, like I said last time, with my free action, I would tell the group, like,
I think they get what's going on. Yeah,
be careful.
Yeah, I think they get what's going on roughly. You tell her that she's evil. She's
got snakes for hair.
She's got snakes for hair. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we go to Mohag.
And Hieronymus is like, "Dang, this isn't gonna be my first date."
Hieronymus says, "Well, she has snakes. Is she a gnome? Gnomes would
not rule anything out.
Hieronymus might be
his thing.
The date's not off the table still.
Hieronymus is not picky.
Might be into that IR stuff.
So, some interesting things she can do with snakes.
Mohag,
okay, let's move on. Whose turn is it?
Mohag rolls a 10. He misses with his great axe. but he steps in front of Erik to do so. We go to top
Well
of the order
done,
now.
Mohag.
Barak is up.
Oh, son of a... I'm gonna grab Sasori from behind and pull him out of this grapple, or at least, Sasori, do you want out?
Swing your hammer. Haron's like, swing them or I'll kill you.
Yeah, not worried about it, gnome. Sasori, do you want out? I got him into this situation. I'll get him out.
Go ahead, make an athletics
You are
check.
either muted or something.
Make an athletics check. Nate.
Gone. John's going.
While you're up.
All right, that was what I was gonna do. I was gonna grab him and pull him out of this. So athletics check. Athletics check. What am I doing over there? Now do I have to declare if I'm gonna use inspiration before I roll?
No, you do it after you roll.
I don't get to know if it succeeded though, right?
Correct.
Well.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
Is that from me? Or
It's
is
from
that-
my speech,
Oh.
my prayer last time.
Okay.
Yeah.
20.
you succeed. You pry
Yeah.
Sasori out of the hands of the Medusa.
I want to pull him over to here. Will that like pull him a solid space away from her? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'll
like
get
that.
one opportunity, but I'm good with that.
No opportunity because it's not your will. You're not moving on your own
Okay.
accord.
Oh, sweet.
John, I did ask if you wanted that, but I got you into the situation. I figured I was pulling you out.
No, it's all good. Sorry, there's some weird stuff going on in my house. Like the heat just came on, so sorry. I'm
I got you, man. Gotcha.
Thank you.
I say, sorry I told you to unmanacle her. Snakes deserve to be tied up. And then I'll brandish my warhammer, getting ready for my next turn.
Okay. And we
And
go.
look at Hieronymus and wink.
It's top of the order time. Scory,
Oh,
Hieronymus.
scowls.
Scory, and then
This is your
Hieronymus on
chance to
deck.
shine. They take extra damage from your hammer.
Yeah.
I figured that out once Erik hit, but
Okay.
Erik hits so hard. So strong.
right.
Well, we'll start out by swinging at this one that we've already damaged.
Which one? This one?
One right in front of me.
Yep.
I've already. He's been hit twice, so surely we can finish him.
Please don't call me Shirley.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking the same thing. You hit.
Excuse me, I speak jive. Okay, so damage. 9. Surely that finishes it.
Exactly. Might need to get this guy to a hospital. What's that? It's a building with sick patients.
And stop calling me Carolyn.
All right.
Hospital? What is it? Okay. Am I done?
You killed him. It's up to you. Are you bonus action or?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. We go to Hieronymus. Nobody's listening to you, Chris.
No one ever listens to me. He's gonna step back to get away from the hurt.
Opportunity?
Yeah.
That's all right.
It's all
Take
good.
it.
Yeah,
He's got hit points to spare.
yeah, mounds of hit points.
I'll protect him.
Does a 10 hit you?
Get out of here!
Oh.
No, it doesn't. You fool.
You actually, Chris,
Doesn't
you,
it-
Mage
cast
Mage
Mage
armor.
armor before you walked in. You used to have
Oh,
that.
okay.
Do you remember?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
Cool.
That's why the 10 missed him. Otherwise, it would have.
Yeah,
I
because you
gotcha.
definitely did that in the beginning of the last fight.
Yeah. So he steps back to here, and he's gonna throw a firebolt at one that he had hit previously. We'll say this one. Is that one he hit?
Yes.
That one?
Yeah.
I'll check.
Well, you definitely hit this
I
guy.
think so.
It was 1, 2, and then 3.
This one right here is not injured at all.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah. So those two right in front of her should be hurt.
This one is not injured.
He's gonna hit this one.
Let's all
Okay.
just make little.
It should
Yeah,
be kind of, yeah, we're all making a bunch of circles.
That already took a 7.
Here it comes.
The southwesterly most enemy. There you go.
Everyone steps back and whirls around and throws another firebolt.
Yeah, let's do it.
And here's the damage.
The red are injured.
3 points of damage.
All right. 3 more fire damage, and this skeleton is looking rough, but he's still fighting.
For probably 4 more damage.
I'm still standing.
Hieronymus is done. The Skelly Boys go. I think that's about it. Let's do the attacking here. First attack on Mohag. Second one on Scory.
Please.
Mohag gets a 6. Scory gets a 20.
Of course he does.
6 piercing, Scory.
What?
6 piercing for you.
That's not good.
Next
Bad
attack
day to be
is
Scory.
going to be on Scory,
Mm-hmm.
and the second attack is going to be on Barrick. I
Can I
rolled the
protect
wrong
myself?
dice. I rolled the wrong
No.
dice.
I know I can't.
So
Sorry.
Scory a 17
17 misses.
and a 22 for Barrick.
Bring it on.
4 piercing damage.
Of course.
And then Sasori, you're the last one. Only this
Sasori
first dice
will-
roll.
I'll protect him.
Okay, so then this is a disadvantage roll.
Yeah.
Right.
A7.
Miss.
I hope so.
A7. Oh, you
I hope
sunk my battleship.
Okay. A7.
Nice.
Nice. All right, so that's the skeleton's turn. The woman, she's going to rise very shakily. She does look beaten and battered, but she is gaining back some of her strength. You can see the slithering serpents that make up her hair move around. They wiggle and writhe, and they kind of extend themselves to see the full extent of her hair. She's going to step forward.
Her
She is
feet are
manacled, so she
manacled.
can't go too far.
Yeah, she's still attached to the ground by her feet.
Yeah, she can't go very far. No. You don't know how much lead is on the chain, but it's not much. Let's see here. She's going to move to here. And she's going to attack.
Wait. What? Oh. Come on. I would have pulled Sasori away from her. Oh, baloney.
Turns out the chain was slightly longer than you expected.
I
You
actually
know?
said, I did
It's
say in
Bob's
the
world.
introduction that you can't tell how much slack is there because it kind of hides around the altar at the end. But it's okay. It's all right. He's going to be fine. I rolled a 13 and a 10 as she claws at you. And the hair. Okay, the hair's going to hit you.
Awesome.
The hair will hit you. It's a crit.
Awesome.
Oh dear Lord.
Bottoms
Oh, boy.
up.
What are you drinking, Nate?
A lot at this point.
What is that?
My decision making.
Not anything strong enough.
That's
John? 8 piercing damage. 32 poison damage.
I approve.
This is with like I already passed all the saves. Like this is what we're still dealing with.
There's no saves. This is just a hit.
Yeah. All right. Let's
Yeah.
do it up. So we're gonna do 8 first. By the way, I am down.
How many hit
The
points did
30
you have, by the way, just out of curiosity?
26 plus 3 temporary hit points was my total.
What's-
So I had 29 total.
Were you at max?
Yes, I was.
Oh, okay. That's very, very
Oh,
fortunate.
you're not.
That's very fortunate.
Now you're like
you,
the opposite of Max.
Yeah. So wait, I
you are
took
unconscious.
8, and then I took another. You said 31,
It's 8 piercing and 32 poison.
32. Yeah. There we
So
go.
40 in total.
Yep. Yep.
So that'll put you
ele-
down, but it won't kill you. So that's going to start your death clock.
Oh yeah, it's running.
It's a D3 for those at home.
3 plus 1.
Okay, I just rolled it. Yes, D3 plus 1. Yes, exactly. Okay, so you are on the floor
Pretty
unconscious.
important.
And we go to... That was her turn. We go to Erik.
I say, Erik, we need some help over here.
Yeah, seeing Sasori go down, I'm going to enter a fit of rage, and I'll run forward and smack this bad boy right here with the quarterstaff.
Oh, that way. Gotcha.
Not what I meant, but okay.
That's relevant.
Over here.
I got you, don't worry. I got you. I'm not ignoring you. I heard what you said, don't worry.
He's got a bonus action.
He's got it. He's on this.
Again, you bash the skull in of this skeleton with the quarterstaff.
And
You,
then, I'm gonna bonus
you don't
action.
kill it outright, actually, because this is the one that wasn't hit.
Okay.
But it is, I mean, you just clobber this thing. It's like a baseball bat to the head. Very big blunt force trauma. And Erik is like, got it. I heard you already. Don't tell me what to do.
And then I'll roll a second level healing word.
Okay.
Let's see. Where is healing word?
Wait, no, we need to communicate better. That doesn't help. Dang it.
Okay, healing word. What
Healing
do you
word,
heal?
it'll do 7 damage.
You come back to life, John.
Yay! I have 7 HP.
I guess he'll go before.
People in the chat, let me know if you see there's we get a spammer here. I tried to delete and remove, but I still see him. I don't know if it's just because it's me and it's my channel that I can see all the deleted messages. But let me know if you see it.
Love chat.
Yeah. You see him there, Nate?
Yeah.
You're also
I just clicked remove.
Yeah, okay, so maybe it's because you're a moderator as well, so
I think, yeah, we're dealing with the same issue here. Trying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Erik, I need to get him out of range.
You're closer than I am. I can heal, but I can't drag him.
Right. I can heal him when I grab him, but that's going to be my action. So now my action's wasted, essentially.
It's Sasori's turn. Sasori, you're awake.
Dang.
Cool. So I'm awake. I'm like,
7
holy
points.
shit. That was that was nuts. How do I feel when I wake up?
Like you got hit by a truck that was a snake.
A poisonous truck.
Truck.
Cool. Then I'm gonna continue to attack the Medusa.
All right, go ahead.
Yep. My rapier is in my
That was a
hand.
wasted second level spell.
John, before the attack goes off, though, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Gosh.
Now.
So sorry, you were a fun person to play with. I really enjoyed it.
I can't. It's not John playing. I don't know what you want me to do. Con save. Okay, let's go. Sorry, it's reloading.
Hi.
It's a 10 again. I save again.
I see a 10. Yes. All right, John. You go to swing, and your rapier actually does hit. But when you want to go for a follow up, you feel your feet. They feel like you got lead in them, and you are restrained. You cannot move. You feel like your body is starting to stiffen and tense up. You can continue though.
Well, that feels terrible and miserable. So, in that motion, I look to my friend and I reach out to Erik while I'm slashing with my other hand, because that was my original thought.
Go ahead, slash at it. You can't move. You're restrained.
The 15 hits.
The 15 hits. Yeah, the rapier. Mm-hmm. I'm seeing 19.
Yeah, 19 damage on top of the 20 I did before.
Nice.
And that creature can't take opportunity attacks against me?
What do you mean? It doesn't take attack opportunity right now because you just attacked it.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying that out loud. That's my swashbuckle.
Gotcha. No attacks. Nope. Okay. End of your turn?
That was my action. I still have my bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
And I guess I'm going to attempt to do that, knowing my feet are lead, but I also know that I'm,
Sure.
So let's try to disengage.
Yeah, you disengage and you can't move.
And I can't move?
Yeah, you cannot. You are restrained.
I go to take a step, and I just kind of maybe trip over myself and catch my balance, and I'm stuck.
You're like, oh God, what's happening?
I'm stuck! Be careful!
The floor is sticky.
The floor is lava. Yeah.
All right, Sasori is feeling a bit stoned, perhaps.
About to die.
We go to, let's see, who's after you? Sasori. Then we go to Mohag. Mohag, the man of the hour here. He takes his great axe to the one that Erik had attacked, and he rolls a 10. He misses again. Let's see. Mohag is gonna... He'll shuffle to the left just a bit, and he'll look at Hieronymus and be like, this one, Hieronymus. We've almost got him. And we go to top of the order. Barrick. I always want to skip you, Barrick. I apologize. It's your turn.
No, that's all right. Might as well. I'm really not doing much. All right. Bob, couple of things. One, can I see the chain length from where I'm at? I feel like I spent a lot of time up near this Medusa.
Yeah. The only thing I'd say is, because it's so rarely utilized, the perception check in combat, if you want to like investigate something or perceive something,
It's gonna be a full action.
It would be an action because it's like it's tucked around the altar. It's dark. There's fighting and.
All right. All right. Looking at Sasori's feet, do I think that I could, if I was feeling real strong, I could rip him out of that restraint?
He doesn't look like he's actually restrained. It's more of his body can't move, right? So like he physically cannot. He's not in control of his body. You can lift him. He doesn't look like he's stuck to the floor or anything like that.
So I like grip my goodness gracious. I grip the Scriptures of the Dawn in my bag, and I feel empowered as I channel my divinity through Hyperius and say, Hyperius, guide me as I use my Peerless Athlete. I have advantage on athletics and acrobatics. The amount I can carry, push, drag, and lift is doubled, and the distance of my long and high jumps is increased by 10 feet. Bob, I want to grab Sasori and jump backwards away from this fight, whatever that is.
Okay, you can move your full distance then back without having it for carrying Sasori. You can go back as far as you'd like, as far as your movement is.
Oh, so there's nothing like I didn't need to do that?
Well, no, normally when you're dragging something, you move half your distance, so you wouldn't have to do that. You can move more than 15 feet. You could move 30 feet, getting him totally clear. Like, you could go past Hieronymus. Otherwise, you would only be able to go to here, and John would be like,
yeah. No, that's fine with me. I would only... Oh. All right. So I got the impression his feet were, like, glued to the ground.
No, I think I was clear.
Yeah,
he has no control of his body.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then, I don't know. Then I would just drag him away if he wants to be.
Oh, well, do it. Drag.
Do it. Yeah.
Drag away.
Well, I would just drag him back 1, 2, 3 full spaces.
Okay, so you don't want to use your Peerless Athlete.
Well, no, not if I could just drag him away.
You can, but you can only drag him to here as opposed to here.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So you drag him away as your part of your movement. What else are you doing?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna double move and get right back up in here.
Gotcha. Just continuing your movement, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's a dash.
Oh, no,
right?
because I used all my moves, so that's my action is to get back into the fight.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Let's go to the top of the order.
Okay.
Scory, Hieronymus on deck.
As I swing at this one in front of me, I will say, "Well, is she paying you, lads? I'll double it and we'll kick her ass."
I think they're guarding us from her. I don't know.
No, they're doing a bad job.
Yeah,
I gotta find this on D&D Beyond here. Okay, there's my attack. 19.
That'll hit.
6 damage.
You kill it.
Okay, good. And I could move if I wanted.
Have they attacked us yet?
They've attacked, yeah, a few times.
Haven't attacked me yet.
Oh, actually, Nate, they probably would give it an attack of opportunity on you, but it's all right. They'll save it for when they want to kill Scory.
She can't get one at least. I know that much.
Oh, yeah, she can't. No.
As my bonus action, I'm going to Healing Word myself.
Okay.
For 6.
Nice.
Nice.
And put that back on.
Any movement?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, I mean, any movement's just going to make things worse.
Okay. Pass it on to Ronimus.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Ronimus.
Euronymous will try to finish this one down here off by hitting it with a firebolt.
Go for it.
18.
Oh, yeah.
Firebolt damage.
Did I say out loud that I was giving Barak Bardic Inspiration, or did I just think it?
You might have thought it, but did you want to pass it to
Oh,
him?
no, because I did bonus actions. I did Healing Word instead.
Healing Word.
Bonus action.
But I appreciate it.
Okay. I had you in my mind, but I have...
I appreciate it.
Okay, I remembered my chain of thought now. Thank you.
Wait,
That's
Chris,
what I-
did you just do 2 again?
Yep.
Oh, boy. It did. I thought you were going to kill it. It's still alive.
It needed 3, didn't it? I knew it.
All right. Let's
Death
see.
by 1,000 lit matches.
Yeah. All right. Still kicking. Still kicking. These skeletons are proving to be a little tougher than.
Where's that burning hands?
Because we suck.
Well,
Let's go here. Let's go to Scory. We're doing shield bros here.
Yeah. I'm definitely not protecting Mohag back there.
No, I mean, Barrick, are you using your shield on Scory?
oh, it's his turn, right?
No, the skeletons are going.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, so we got one on Scory. The second one's going to be on Barrick. And are we using both?
Yeah, well, I'll protect Barrack.
Okay, so the first one on Scory. We got a short sword of 12. That's not going to hit.
Yes.
On Barrick, with disadvantage, 6. Not going to hit.
And I say, I face Scory and say, sorry, I think I messed this battle up a bit. As I finally am brandishing my Warhammer for real, I think.
For the
Oh, the guy we needed hitting them sooner.
Third attack on Scory and fourth attack on Erik Lavernus. We've got a 20 on Scory for
Third attack
7
on-
piercing damage and an 11 on Erik. Does that hit? No, right?
Does not hit.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. That's the end of the skeleton's turn. The
How much
creature,
did you do to me? 7?
7 to Scory.
That's bad.
The creature will run as fast as she can, but you notice as soon as she gets to about here, the chains go taut, and she cannot move beyond what you now see as she continues to move kind of the full spectrum here. This little line is basically the distance that she could travel from the altar here.
Does she not faceplant into the ground? As she,
No,
or
she
as for her
goes
feet?
right. She goes right up to where the chains stop her, and she snarls and hisses, and she's trying to look at everybody in the eye. Everybody averts their glare, I'm assuming, at her, from her. But anyway,
Yes.
so that's it. She's gonna go right to here, and she'll ready an attack, I guess. We go to Erik and then Scory on Sasori on deck.
Question for you, Bob. If I want to cast a Toll the Dead at the Medusa, do I have to avert my gaze? It says once creature gets within range, but it's a sound effect.
So here's what it is. Basically, it says unless you're surprised, you get to choose to avert your eyes to avoid the saving throw, right? Now,
Yeah.
of course, it's just the wording it's kind of vague. It says when a creature that can see the Medusa's eyes starts within 30 feet of the Medusa, it can force you to make a Constitution saving throw. So, I mean, I guess in theory I could be super mean and say, like, if you're attacking the skeletons, you get disadvantage as well, I guess. But it feels weird. It's supposed to be when you look at her eyes. So if you're looking at something else while you're fighting it, I can't imagine that she could force you to take it, right? You know what I mean?
You can't look at her feet and then cast it.
Yeah, I mean, I want to cast it on her. I just don't want to take the chance.
Well,
of getting
okay, but
also.
again, if you're trying to attack her, you have to not be able to, like, even accidentally catch her gaze. Or it says here, if you can see the Medusa, you can choose to avert your eyes. I'm saying that if you do anything that targets her, you got to make that save. So your choice.
Okay,
you want to cast at her, you can avert your gaze, but
yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so if you're going to cast a spell that goes to hit her, you get disadvantage. If you're going to cast a spell, it's trying to hit her, right?
Yes. Is she missing any hit points?
Are you going to take disadvantage, or you want me to? You want to take the con save?
No, I'll take the disadvantage.
Okay, go ahead.
Is she missing any hit points?
Yeah. Sasori hit her for a couple good hits.
Nice.
39, I believe.
That did roll with disadvantage for 1 second. Well, it's pretty low anyway, so let's just see what happens.
Fortunately, no.
Oh wait, there's no. It's a wisdom saving throw. It doesn't matter.
Well, hold on. Yeah, I guess that's right then, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I defer to you.
Yeah, I guess that's right. I mean, I could be playing this wrong, but I just feel it feels gamey if I'm like, no matter what you do, you have to take the save.
You're in charge. I defer to you, and let's go with that top one no matter what.
Chad?
Oh, actually, the last line is pretty definitive. If the creature looks at the Medusa, it must immediately make the save.
Okay, well,
So-
we'll make the save then.
So then, if you need sight, you need to make the save.
I need sight. I'll make the save. Con save.
It's a con save. Yep.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. That's a 18.
You make the save, and she'll have to make her save.
It's a wisdom of 12.
The first dice is what I take. A 3.
Well, she takes exactly 2 necrotic damage.
What?
Okay. 2 necrotic. Gotcha. All right.
Big day for me.
That is awful. I thought it does like 40 points of damage.
It does 1d12 at my level.
It's a cantrip.
Yeah.
We go to Sasori. Sasori, at the start of your turn, you need to give me another saving throw.
Con?
Con.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. 13.
Sasori, you felt pretty slow and sluggish as Barrack pulled you out of the fray. Barrack kind of dropped you off behind him and started fighting, swinging at the skeletons or defending Scoria, I should say. You don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Your body is starting to become stone. You can see it probably starting with your legs. Perhaps you glance down and you lift up your shirt and you can see that your midsection is now becoming stone. And by the end of it, your hands, your arms, I'll let you decide what your last words are and what position you want to be in.
I can't make an attack, that's it?
You cannot.
All right.
Actually, no, you can. You can finish your turn, and then the petrification happen.
Yeah, I want to throw a dagger.
Go ahead.
Got to draw it and throw it. I'm going to attempt to throw at this creature right here.
This one, the skeleton.
Yep.
Gotcha.
One that's taken some hits so far. Definitely only going to throw one.
You do
14
hit. You do hit.
All right, that's quite a lot. 16.
That'll pulverize that skeleton. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, neat. Now there's nothing between me and her.
I
Yeah,
imagine
that's right.
though.
Sorry.
That's her max distance.
I imagine though, Sasori, that you can correct me if I'm wrong, but that successful strike is the pose that you end in.
100%. While saying, "Oh no," and I throw it and I leave it. That's it.
You can see the concerned look on Sasori's face as he is now permanently stone. He's a statue, holding out his hand as he let go of the dagger.
I was afraid. Now I am.
4th level.
Petrification at 4th level? 3rd level?
We're not even all 4th level. Some of us are 3rd. We're a man
I'm
down,
4th, but yeah.
and one of us isn't even 4th level.
I feel like it's a really big spell.
I think we went into the most dangerous cave.
Isn't it like Greater Restoration? It's like a big spell, isn't it?
We'll see. We'll
Oh,
see.
I'm sure Father Bleegrim has it.
Holy fuck.
Oh, is he alive? I don't even know anymore. It seems like he is.
He's dead. that was the joke. He's dead.
Wow.
Erik killed it, or Barrick did, one or the other.
I think neither. I think it's a third party, but that's another debate for another time. My character's petrified, so
Mohag is freaked out and is
That's
going
Mohag
to use his last attack to swing at the creature that's next to him. The skeleton, I should say.
His last attack?
Yeah, he's gonna run. He's gonna run.
So. He's gonna scamper.
He doesn't hit, but he will swing wildly and say, "We're all gonna die! Run!" He runs past you, Hieronymus.
Opportunity attack, Hieronymus?
Yes. Oh,
Hieronymus
yes.
is like,
On the skeleton.
Hieronymus is probably not far behind him.
A 13, which does... I think it does hit Mohag, right? No, it does not. I don't believe so. Mohag has a 14. Okay, so he doesn't get hit by the skeleton, but he draws its attack of opportunity. And we go to Barrick.
I would say that I would shout to the heavens, Hyperius, if you have any light to prevent this or to turn this stone, please send your grace.
You are not a true believer.
What you
Divine
got,
intervention
Barrick?
comes quite this level.
It's got to be almost dead. He did 39 points of damage to it.
Yeah, man, laying on hands will stop disease or poison, but that's a bummer. I will swing away at the skeleton in front of me, I guess. And Barrick is feeling pretty shitty as his nat 1 shows. Oh man, it is just not his night. Yeah. And he's gonna look to raise his shield to hopefully defend Scory.
And it is Scory's turn.
Yeah, I bet it is. Okay, I will start with a bonus action of my second wind. So, yeah, that rolled it. Okay.
I see
I
it.
get 8 points back from that. Thank God. All right. I've got an open path to me, right? Path to her right in front of me.
She's at the length of her leash, though.
She's at the length of her leash. And
She
we
must
haven't seen anything.
It's a time for heroics, man.
Yeah.
She
I
must be
know.
almost dead.
What?
She must be almost dead.
Well, and so am I. Okay. Because I saw that poison thing happen, actually. That's a good point.
Step up and hit her.
I can't kill her.
Let's end these undead fiends and deal with
Okay.
her after.
I'm gonna. They're both hit. Okay. I'm going to. I'll hit this one. The southern one. Okay, you silly D&D Beyond. 17.
17 to hit.
8 points.
Which one?
The south one.
This one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Dead.
Okay.
Shattered in pieces.
Action surge. I'm gonna swing at this. I'm gonna swing at this one.
Oh, yeah.
I may be wasting it, but here it goes. 17.
Oh yeah.
10 points this time.
Oh, you are avenging Sasori here.
Okay.
Well done, Scory.
That's everything I got.
Chris?
I pretty much
All right.
do all of my.
Hieronymus is going to step up to here and looking at the skeleton, cast Burning Hands into a 15-foot cone.
Yeah, for sure.
I love it.
There it is. So the damage is 12 with a 14 dex save for anybody that might be caught in the cone.
Yep. Got both creatures. The first one is going to be the skeleton actually got a 19.
Yes.
The first
These are
roll,
all the good
it
rolls.
didn't load, so it rolled a ton of dice here. But 19 was the first one, and then the Medusa got a 15.
Ah.
But both will take half the damage of 12, so 6. Gotcha. Okay.
He's at 45. Not metagaming at all.
Actually higher, 47.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I have no idea how many she's supposed to have.
Now we go to... That was Chris, right? The skeleton.
Can I do anything else? Can I do another move?
You move, but you could move, but if you move... Do you have any more movement?
I only moved a little.
Okay, so then you can
another-
move, but it'll be an attack of opportunity, most
Oh,
likely.
I just want to go like here.
Sure.
I'll spread
I'll
my hit
defend
points
you,
out a bit.
friend.
I'll defend my fighter friends.
Let's see, Barrack, you're going to get hit here. You want to disadvantage it, Scory?
Yep.
Okay.
Protect him.
Barrack, a 9. Not going to hit you. You're up, Erik Lavernus.
I'm trying to think what I don't really want to get closer to her, and I
Look at me.
I might
Look
just-
at me.
I'm gonna take the disadvantage on a crossbow attack with her.
Look at me.
Oh, as the guy standing next to your line of fire, I'm really thrilled to hear.
Hey,
You're
ignore that first
shooting
one.
your crossbow
Yeah.
blind.
With disadvantage, let's see. Yeah, it's gonna miss. It's bad. That's a
Yeah,
bad miss.
it's,
That's
what is it there? A 2? Yeah.
two, big whiff.
Yeah.
I'm
So
not,
sorry.
not willing to look at her though.
You feel it whiz by your ear.
Thank you.
And then we go
Give me a
to
big thumbs up.
Sasori's... Oh, sorry, go ahead. Yeah, finish your turn.
Just give Scory a big thumbs up as it whizzes by his ear.
Barrack, it's your turn.
Howdy. Yeah. I'm gonna step up and kill her, knowing my friends. Got it. I'm gonna swing at her.
Disadvantage, or do you want to take the look?
Let's say. Do I know the consequences of the look? Like, does Barrack know the consequences of the look?
I think at this
I don't-
point, with him being petrified, you probably do.
I'm a stone behind you.
And she's screaming. She's screaming. Look at me.
I'll take the disadvantage. Unfortunately.
You want to test your
How
luck?
do I,
Come
how
on
do
now.
I do that? Well, I used my inspiration before to try and save him, but
To no avail.
All we need is one hero to take the save and hit her.
I took this save 3 times. It didn't make a difference.
sorry, I'm just gonna roll twice.
Well, you did
Bob,
39
it's
points
straight
of
two
damage.
15s. Do those hit?
I did do 39
You
points.
get a second attack.
No, that's his disadvantage.
That was
Oh,
disadvantage.
right. Yes. 15 hits.
15 hits. I'm gonna smite the schnoz out of this
The
person.
schnoz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Might-
Schnoz
and
better.
I'm going to use. Do I have a level 2 spell at this point? I think I do.
I think level 4 sounds right.
No, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't.
You should have a level 2
Schnoz,
spell slot.
Corey.
I think I don't have. I'm so sorry, Bob. Paladin level 4.
Your smite. It's 2d8. If you
No,
want
I know,
cast,
but do I have a level 2 spell slot at this point? Oh, my
I don't-
goodness. I don't think so.
No,
Yeah.
you don't. You have 3 levels.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what I thought.
Level
My bad. Yeah. So I'm gonna smite.
Yeah.
6 bludgeoning plus 9 radiant.
15. Gotcha.
Yeah. And do I see that radiant do anything special?
No, nothing special. I mean, it does cause significant damage, as 15 is a pretty
Sweet.
good hit. She will kind of, she'll get pushed back just a bit. You'll kind of catch her on her back foot there. But she again demands, look into my eyes.
And I will step away. I know
she'll try to attack you. Yeah.
Yeah. Go for it.
She's gonna try to hit you with
Can
her
I
hair.
protect her? I want to protect him against the hair attack.
Do you have to be within range of her or no?
I have to be within 5 feet of him.
Yeah, of me. But
Gotcha.
I don't know.
Then if you don't need to be within range of her, then you'll get it. It's 16, which is gonna protect you, I believe.
16 I will not hit.
Correct. Okay. That's your turn. We go to top of the order. Scory.
Oh, that's an interesting question. I have to. Yeah, I probably have to look at it. No, I'm sure that wouldn't work.
What you got?
Well, I was just trying to decide if I could do vicious mockery or dissonant whispers without looking at her. I'm sure because they're talking, but oh, screw it. I'm not going to look at her. I'm just going to hunker down behind my shield and die. I'm going to shield rush her and just try to knock her on her ass.
Okay. Give me the check.
Probably a very
Con check?
bad plan. I'm sorry?
You want to give me the con check or no?
I don't want to, but I will.
Okay. There you go.
19.
You're fine. Move
Okay.
your token. Yeah.
All right, I am screaming and I am charging and I'm not looking. I've got my head behind my shield.
Oh, you're not looking.
Yeah.
Oh, then you just get disadvantage on the check. But you rolled to look.
You might as well. You peeked over by
Okay,
accident.
so I'll look. Okay.
Yeah,
fine.
you might as well take the regular attack. Yeah.
Okay, so how do we do? I mean, I said I was shield rushing. So how do we do a shield rush?
You're trying to push her, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to push her back and kind of crush her and knock her down.
So knocking her down, we would require you to grapple her and then take her down, unless you have a ability that lets you because there's a shield master feat. I don't know if you have that one, right?
No, I don't.
That's the one that lets you, I think, knock somebody prone or something like that. But you'd have to grab her and then pin her down, or you could push her using an athletics check instead of an attack.
I didn't think this through.
You can trip attack. You can trip attack with your.
I'm just going to swing at her.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, I didn't really understand how my shield was going to work.
It's all good.
7. It's a horrible miss.
You miss. Yeah. Okay.
And
Nice.
I'm going to use my I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on myself again because I'm in trouble. Not that this is going to make much difference. This time it's just 3.
Okay. Hieronymus is up after you're done.
Okay. I'm done. I am spent.
Hieronymus?
Hieronymus is gonna get cute.
Get cute.
Yep. Okay.
Do tell.
We could use that.
He has no idea if this is gonna work.
You've always been cute, Hieronymus.
He's been the opposite of cute. Come
That's
cute
a
again, I'll kill
definition
you.
for you to learn and for me to tell you about.
So he's gonna God. He's gonna go for it. He's gonna hope that her hit points are diminished to the point that he can knock her out with sleep. And he's gonna, because it's it's an area effect, he doesn't have to look at her. He's gonna cast it over here, so she'll be the first one to suffer the effects. and hope for it to work. Should I use my second level to increase the dice?
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah,
This is a Hail Mary.
I'm not.
The only way she's going to sleep is if it's forever.
Let's see what
no.
that does. Does that work? Okay, so it's
I'm the only person who's ever played a Medusa before.
5, 6, 7 D8. So
Definitely.
does that roll it? There's 5 D8. So it's
You get all of that.
32.
She does not fall asleep.
Oh, she's got more than 32 hit points left.
Yeah.
We need to run away.
We need to just stay away from her and not within her range.
It's an AoE spell, so regardless of your target, you're still going to make that skeleton go to sleep first. Would eat up that amount of damage, and then it would transfer to the Medusa. So is the skeleton alive?
Chris, where did you place the spell, Chris?
Immune to charm?
No,
Right
so
there.
Chris put it on the opposite side, so the closest enemy would be the Medusa.
Yeah.
Oh, he really in his 20-foot sphere in this tiny room. All right, sorry, I got distracted by being
He
dead.
picks a point, and then from that
dead.
point, the creatures that were closest to it take the spell first. I think you did that because you wanted to hopefully knock her out and not
I
take any
wanted her
skeleton.
to suffer the effects without hitting
Yeah.
anybody
Unfortunately,
else.
I fought a Medusa before. Yeah, keep going.
They
Alright.
don't suffer sleep.
No sleep.
No,
It's more fun if you don't know that.
Yeah, well,
though.
I did not know, and Hieronymus did not know. So
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's
Now
all
you
good.
do.
I didn't let it get in my way.
It's all good.
would that have knocked her out if she suffered sleep?
Well, he
We'll
can't
see.
answer that.
The world may never know.
I was hoping he might have answered this by forgetting that he's a DM.
Not my first time here.
Not his first rodeo.
I tried a Jedi mind trick on him. It failed.
Now we go to.
John is
Turn the
scared.
droids you're looking for.
She's gonna attack you, Sasori, I guess. Actually, you know what she's gonna do? No, she's gonna do this. She's going to grab the skeleton and rip it apart. And then she is going to slump onto the floor and grovel at your feet, Scory. Please, I don't know what's going on with me. Please help me. Get me out of here.
Don't look at it.
She's her eyes are directed at the floor. Sasori.
It's Scory, but that's okay.
Sorry, Scory. Excuse me. Yes.
Fortunately, it's not my turn.
We go. She's going.
Scory,
She just
Scory,
takes
out of
one
combat.
attack to kill the skeleton, and then she kind of gets on the floor and she grovels at your feet. She does look up from time to time. She's not like only looking at the floor, but she's like averting
Well-
her gaze from you.
Well, I'm kind of staying mostly behind my shield as much as I can, so I'm trying not to look at her.
She calls out for help. We go to the top. Excuse me, not top. Erik Lavernus, kind soul, Erik, who would never hurt someone with blunt force trauma.
Wow, Bob.
Not inclined to attack her, but I'm not inclined to believe her. I think it's time we cut and run. And,
No,
Turn
she's
my
gonna be
gaze
almost
towards-
dead. Keep hitting her.
she's just asking for help. And I'm not willing to free her, but I'm
So
not
help
willing to
her.
kill her.
Help her die.
Okay, well, you got me there.
She is prone on the floor.
Step up and slap her with your quarterstaff.
Can I ask her why she locked me in this cave?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to ask a question and have a conversation, we could get out of combat.
Yeah,
but
I would like
she
to
could
ask
just
a question if
respond-
anyone else wants to attack her, yeah.
Yeah, she would just respond very quickly. You know,
Yeah,
you wanna
well,
ask her?
If we ask that, yeah.
you say, "What are you doing here?" And she's like, "I was kidnapped," and that's what she'll say.
That'll be my turn. Then I will keep my gaze facing towards this wall to the right-hand side to avoid looking at her.
All right. At this point, anyone can go. It does. There's no. We can get out of initiative.
We'll walk
honestly.
up and bring my ward hammer down on her head. Absolutely.
Okay. She is going to look up at you as you step forward, raising your hammer. You can
wait.
divert your gaze.
No, wait, hold on.
Wait, no,
No,
what?
wait.
What?
Those are no. Those are two different things, Bob. I'm either gonna walk forward and she's gonna have her head down, or I'm gonna do something from where I'm at.
You can
I'm
as soon as
10
you
feet
look like
away.
you're going, as soon as you look like you're doing something to hurt her, she will just look at you. She will not attack, anything like that, but she will just look up, so you can choose to avert your gaze and do something from range, or you can attack her. I'll let you.
Right,
she's
I'm
not going to
swing with
attack you.
disadvantage until my arms give out.
Oh, okay. So you are going to attack. Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, I'm not going to stop.
Yeah.
Until
Go ahead.
her
Go ahead.
head is a pulp.
That's fine. Go ahead.
And that one on disadvantage with a 7 to back it up.
All right. Well, at least you got both
Right,
of them out of the way.
Exactly.
Yeah. Do I get to just keep going?
If you'd like, in the midst of your attacks, though, she'll call out, I can save your friend. I can bring him back.
Okay. After those 2 crappy swings, I'll say, do it now, or I'm going to end you.
I want to help you. I can't. I
By the
can't.
light of Hyperius, you have one chance, or I will kill you.
Would we
You
know
have to
if we
take
like
me-
blindfold her? Would that stop the Medusa effect, or is that like the snake eyes too? We have to like. What
No,
the
it's
deal?
her eyes. It's her eyes. You would get the sense that she's been trying to look at you. The hair is just kind of going all over the place.
Her
Can I,
hair did 40
hold on.
points of damage in one attack. It ain't just her gaze we're worried about.
Can I roll a rag or some kind of like bandages out of the pack and like throw it towards her and tell her to blindfold herself?
You could.
I would like to do that. It's for our own safety and for her safety. I'll tell her.
Okay. She'll do it. She'll
I'll begrudgingly
grab the
step back.
she'll grab the rag and the sack, right? You give her like a little sack. She'll look at you and all, and as you avert your gaze from her, but she'll say, "If you take me back to my home, I have an elixir that will help your friend." And she'll put the bag over her head.
How is he going to take an elixir?
I'm-
Stone.
I want to remove the manacles from the wall so that I can remanacle her hands.
So the wall has the chains. As you inspect them, you realize that they are made of adamantium, and they are lodged into the wall. They are very securely fastened into the stone behind the altar. It would take some time, and with some tools, you could probably remove them without a check. Otherwise, you'd have to do enough damage to break them free.
I have manacles in my bag.
Could we remove the foot chains too and put them on her hands?
Before your bag became part of your statue.
The story is speaking to me from beyond.
Is this stone now? Is my bag stone? Maybe.
I don't know. I have a grappling hook with I assume would have rope into it, but does anybody have anything we can secure her hands with?
50 feet of hemp and rope.
And, yeah, we've got rope and stuff.
She'll hold out her
Yeah.
hands to be tied.
I did offer to use my manacles.
I will bind her hands and then bind them like to her body. I'm feeling exceptionally ruthless in a confused way. I feel like I've opened myself up to a little bit of a darker side that I didn't think Beric had in him before. And especially seeing Sasori
I
do
told
this.
you.
I know.
The world is not the happy unicorns and rainbows
I didn't
place you
say
thought
it was simple, Sasori. I just didn't
Scory.
understand yet.
Hey, Nate, I have a question for you.
Sorry.
I have a question for
Yeah,
you. Does
sure.
Beric feel like you want to bash her skull in?
for sure.
Okay, interesting.
The only thing essentially
Like maybe
preventing him
he's
from do that is the
cracked the stone
possibility
before?
of Sasori coming back from stone.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of the only thing, but I'm still feeling pretty ruthless, like kind of abusive, more so than just. I think Beric would usually be with a prisoner.
Dark
Good.
Yeah.
Feel the hate grow inside of you.
Let the hate flow through you.
Yes,
Oh,
do it.
Yeah.
Darth Minimus over there.
He's, the light is looking a little dim in this cave right now for Beric and Hyperius.
So she says if we give him a potion, he come back.
She says if we get her
How
back,
how can a statue drink a potion?
She has one chance to get it right, otherwise she will find the end of my warhammer.
Where does she want us to bring her?
house
Hieronymus
we
is
were
a
at.
hair away from casting his last burning hands on Scory.
Hieronymus.
Scory?
Well, he can't look at her.
Oh, yeah.
He'll look at Scory and cast it and catch her in the area effect.
Hieronymus, we've been to her home before. It's the only way we could maybe bring Sasori back.
Where's the home?
So, Hieronymus, if it doesn't work out, I will be the first to bash her head in with you.
But we've been to her home.
I believe so. I would think we had. We've been to a home where there were stone animals in the Whispering Woods.
Yeah, we went to some.
Probably
that
about-
must be one I missed.
Yeah,
It must have been 15 sessions ago,
quite a while ago. I'm glad you
10
remembered.
sessions
too.
ago. Yeah.
It was like session 14 or something, 15. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Does
Go
she
back and watch.
confirm that's where she wants us to bring her?
we really haven't had a talk yet. I just brutally bound her
Yeah.
up and am trying to convince you to not kill her so that we could maybe save Sasori.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
we'll talk about other stuff.
Let's put it this way.
Ironically,
So,
the only person who could pick the lock on the manacles is currently a rock.
It's only Hieronymus' affection for Sasori that stops him from casting that last spell.
I would say the same for Barrick.
Do we have anyone who can pick this lock?
I don't want to.
On her feet.
No, she's gonna
She's
get
chained to
dragged.
the wall.
I don't care.
No,
She's-
she's chained to the wall.
yeah.
Oh shoot!
Rip her feet off.
I think she's literally stoned, her only possible means of escape.
No, but I think wasn't it that the top manacles I'm imagining were bar, with nails holding it into the wall. But I thought that the bottom manacle was a chain. Couldn't
They're
we break
all-
the chain
they're-
and connect it to the wall?
She's connected to the wall, yes, still. So
By adamantium chains.
You
Yes,
said that
now
we
you-
could break through them, but it would take some serious.
it would take
battering
time and
they're
tools.
time and
Yeah.
Those
Noise.
adamantium chains.
Not like an
are
hour, it's not
valuable.
3 days.
Okay, I have Smith's tool and Mason's tool proficiencies.
Smash the rock around the chain.
I don't have much in the way with me of tools.
Give me a stone cunning check.
I have a miner's pick.
Give me an investigation stone cunning check. So you'll get
Get advantage on
advantage on
stone
this.
hunting as a dwarf, right?
Hieronymus should be.
That's gonna be nope. Oh,
Hieronymus rolled a 24 investigation.
Ooh, good.
He's
And
a
Jeff,
rock gnome.
that give me did that give me an advantage roll? No, that's one. And let me roll it again for advantage.
I think a rock gnome would know.
So I got a 16.
the dwarf and the rock gnome investigate the connection to the stone cave wall, and you can find a point that you can work on with some tools. I mean, you can use weapons, but it might damage your weapons.
I have my
in
miner's
doing so.
pick with me.
That would be perfect.
Okay,
That would be
well,
perfect.
I'm a Boy Scout.
So we'll just say it takes you about maybe a half an hour of work,
Okay.
but with your both of you kind of figuring out exactly where the best place to strike would be and how much and where exactly to mine, you could break the wall off, and you'll just have to carry the chains with you.
Okay.
you wanna do a short-
I'm sure Barrick will be happy to drag her by the ankle chains.
I'm
Yeah.
happy to
Yes.
carry the block of stone.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
that's
say.
part of the point.
Yeah, so you can travel with her. She's got like a block of stone and some. So basically, she's got a ball and chain.
You know what? Maybe I'll put the block of stone in her hands, and then tie some other stuff around her so that she has to walk with the block
Shit.
of stone the whole way.
Yeah, yeah.
Blindfolded.
That's fine.
Oh man, this is some dark shit. I like it.
It's the light's dim, man. The light
Change
is
your
dim.
last name to
The
Barrick
light
Lannister.
is dim. Yeah, march. Don't look forward. Look down. March.
Shame. Shame.
I came in with the intent to save her life, and she
Well, let's-
petrified one of my, albeit bloodthirsty, but friends.
What else is in this room before we go running off?
Yeah, there's an
everyone
altar
else has had some time to look around while we were doing our stonemasonry.
I'll carry
There-
Sasori. I want her
there's
to
an
walk
altar
with the
here.
stone in her hand.
Chris, you said you want to know what's in here. Well, there's an altar of white marble, and there are arcane sigils all over this. Now you get a chance to inspect it. It very much reminds you of the archway in the Whispering Woods. And what's most disturbing is all throughout, there are maybe four. There are 4 red-shaped crystals embedded into it. They're kind of used as decorative features, but they are made of the same material as the crystal that you picked up along the way.
The peace crystal.
The chaos stone. So there's
Yes.
there's 4 chaos stones embedded in the sigils here.
Yep, in the
high-five
altar.
crystals?
Yeah.
Are there any missing that were
No.
gouged out?
No, it's not missing. However, there is a a faint glow to all of them. It doesn't look like the crystal that night when you went into the trance. It looks like kind of like when you first saw them in the cave, how they were like they had this little glow. It almost looks like it's almost nothing. It's like it's clear, but there's a little redness to it. They're more like that. There's a faint glow of red in the middle.
You want to try to firebolt them?
I'm brandishing my hammer, looking at Hieronymus, saying,
I thought you were carrying.
I was about to, but then he was inspecting the altar. Should I destroy the crystals?
I would advise against it. Here's an arcana check to see if I have any actual knowledge.
Nice, good point.
A 13.
I mean, you don't really know what the effects would be. I mean, you're cautious around them for sure.
The die showed a 15. In my experience, you don't just smash magic items like that. They could explode. They could transfer their power into you. They could do any sort of possible things. Without knowing exactly how they work, I wouldn't just smash them.
Indeed, so you're telling me there's a time for restraint, my friend.
I think this would require investigation. As much as I want to smash them, I think that we should focus on saving Sasori.
You have me swayed. Then I'll pick up Sasori.
We can.
He's
I'll
rather heavy.
investigate this. I'll take a good mental note of what it looks like, and
I'm sure he's very heavy.
Can I read the sigils? Can I get any kind of idea of what they are? And
What was your Arcana check here?
I rolled
13?
a 13.
No. I mean, similar to the other one, they probably are some sort of, imbuing this with some sort of magic, but this one's not hot and glowing like the other one was.
Well, is there anything else in this room?
That's it.
On her?
Nothing. Rags. She's wearing rags.
How injured is she?
She looks pretty injured. She actually looks like she was injured to start with.
Oh, God.
We're gonna walk her out. I would like to walk beside her and hold her elbow to make sure she doesn't walk on the walls or anything.
Are there any other
sympathetic?
Sure.
Are there any other exits from this
No.
room?
Nope. That's the end of the cavern, and back out to the entrance. You see Uhla and Shorembo.
Well, let's. I mean, okay. So just so we're in agreement, we're taking the slim chance that she's telling the truth, and she can help reverse this effect. We're not going to give her any opportunity to squabble, and we're gonna if she does immediately produce this whatever, we're gonna continue to attack her with the blindfold on her head and kill her, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
That's
I have
my
a-
intention.
Agreed.
Little wrench in your plans, maybe. TJ from the chat just said, come to think about it, didn't they burn her house down?
I have
we
to go
did.
back and look, but we
We
missed.
totally did.
I didn't.
We tried to. We totally did.
I don't remember, actually. don't remember. So I'll have to go back.
Oh, we gotta go
We
back.
definitely were in her house. I don't remember what we did with it.
The only houses I remember burning are the lizards and the magic user house, the magic house.
Yeah, that's true. That was a
Actually,
real fire.
yeah, I don't know if we burned her house down too.
Actually, her house was made of stone, if I'm not mistaken.
That's not the best sentence you want to have to say ever.
It would be.
We burnt her house down
For
too.
us.
The other house we burnt down?
Yeah, we're the
Maybe
good
we
guys.
did though.
We're the
Depends.
good guys.
We are the Char
I was gonna
Coalition.
say the middle cost that for nothing. Come on.
It tends
sorry,
to be
you
our
know
MO
what?
to just burn down residences.
I am so not interested in your good guy logic, but yeah.
I'm just pointing out. I'm
here to win.
We may be fooling ourselves just a little bit.
So do we have to wait a whole month before we resolve Sasori's fate?
We are. And also, it may be longer than that because you are far away from her house. The hovel that she had
We made it
was
there in like a session last time.
literally the opposite side of the map entirely. So
And that's her house. We're sure of that.
Can we flash
Well,
the big house?
she will confirm that she lives in the Whispering Woods, and she'll give you a general description of how to get there. But yeah, you'd assume that that's the one with the stone critters that were all around it.
Context
Throw us
clues
back
make
to
John
sense.
gets to play Mohag next time.
I was gonna say, so obviously, John, we're gonna pause here. We're gonna take our little break. You know, we'll come back in September 1st and play. But in the meantime, John, you're gonna have to make a new character. All right.
Sounds fun.
And
Just
you know,
in case.
I don't want to pull the rug from under you. Just make sure you realize, you know, John, your character may not be able to come back. It's possible. So
It's
we
not.
gotta.
It's
100% a possibility.
So
probable.
we're gonna make a
Start
new
writing a
character.
eulogy for Sasori.
So can I do this while we're all talking right now? I know we talked about magic being something that's a little bit difficult. We have a wizard. Like, am I going? You know, can I be a sorceress?
Depends on the stats you roll.
Well, that's another point. Oh my god, I got to roll the stats.
Roll your stats right now. That'd be fun. Do
Should I
it.
do them right now?
Roll your 3d6s. And
We could.
Yes, yes.
but-
Do it now.
I'll say that we'll talk about offline about what you could be and what maybe can't. The intention was that the odds of you having full spellcaster group would be rare. And Tim,
You have a
you
lot
were a
already.
barbarian, then you became a cleric. We have a cleric, we have a bard, we have a druid, we have a wizard, paladin. We have pretty much a whole group that could cast spells at this
All right.
point.
So I
So
guess
we'll
I'm,
talk.
I guess I'm a ranger.
We'll see. We'll figure it out. But
Roll
yeah,
your
you roll your stats.
Blue Stalker Ranger. Let's put it down right now.
Rangers are early level monsters.
But-
They just plateau.
But you got to roll your dice. Can we just roll the
It's-
dice now?
It's not
Yeah, we're gonna-
John's fault that 2/3 of the character classes in D&D are spellcasters.
I agree. And I'm not going to penalize him for that. But we'll chat about what you want to be, John. But we'll go to the Roll20 screen, and you'll roll your dice real quick for your new character.
Yeah, I love it.
How
Let's
many?
go.
How many d20 is that again? Is it 5 or 6?
3d6 and 6 sets, but one of them can be replaced with a 14.
All right. 3.
Here we go, Sasori.
Roll.
It can't
first
be
one.
worse.
Strength is first. Roll it.
Do I get advantage?
Wow.
Oh!
15 strength.
Fighter! We got a fighter.
Keep rolling. Strength.
Oh,
What's next? Intelligence?
it's
Not in this
terrible.
edition.
Well, we get to
Yes.
move them. We move them around.
Oh,
I get-
dexterity
you
is next.
can't. This is
can't.
hardcore.
You have
No, I
a
These
think-
were-
15,
I forgot.
a
You
15
play them the way they
strength.
lay.
Oh, I
No.
forgot how crazy we were.
Yeah, I didn't play
No,
the cleric.
no,
No, this is
no, no.
I rolled
hardcore.
high wisdom.
Dexterity is next.
We've done
Dexterity's
it.
next.
We've
Yes.
done it
So,
where you move
Dex.
them around. I think we did it where you move them around. It might have.
Uh-huh.
No, we didn't.
14.
No, we didn't.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
We did not. I was the only one that rolled the 17 intelligence, so I was the only option for wizard.
Oh, John.
Yeah, we did do them in order. All
Keep
right.
rolling. That's great
Yeah,
so far.
14 dexterity. Let's go.
All right.
Ian's
gotta-
gonna have another 6 intelligence.
Constitution.
You've got
gonna
a
be
fighter no
like
matter what, so-
Lower. Constitution.
Mm.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
There's your 14.
Not bad though.
Yeah, I get
That's
the auto
average.
1 plus my racial traits, right? All right.
Not bad.
You can-
Oh, this is where we're coming down to, my friends. This is intelligence.
But
This is
you
where
can
all-
turn that 9 into a 14.
It all went wrong last time.
Yeah, this is where it all went south. Yeah.
This is where it all went. I mean, it was never good. It was never great, but like, let's just. What are the
Push the
chances I
button,
roll a
John.
6
Push
or
the
lower?
button.
What are the chances? 11.
Hey, that's
There you
All
go.
right.
John, you are crushing it. Let's go.
Respectable.
Two more.
All right, let's do wisdom. Oh, that's a D. Those are D8s. Ignore those. Those are D8s. Ignore those.
Oh,
Here's my D6s.
well.
Okay,
All right.
that's good. That's
11.
Dude, you are now having the best rolls of the group.
100%.
I,
Let's see where charisma comes, because I don't know, a little fighter bard would be fun. Oh wait,
Let's
there's
go.
one of those.
This is fun. Let's see.
Oh, the ugliest, nastiest son of a gun.
I you know what? I think that's staying where it is. I think if I have to deal with something, I don't know. My
You-
constitution might become my 14.
Yeah,
Let's
I
see.
think that's
Who's just
if
a
you're gonna
bar
go with
fighter.
the martial class. 15, 14, 9, 11, 11, 6. John, over the next month or so, you'll figure out your character. We'll talk behind the scenes and figure out what works best with the group. You'll decide what you replace with your 14, and we'll introduce the character.
The question is,
September
will the
1st.
character be level 1?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how we play.
Oh,
100%.
Yeah, level 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you guys better all work your freaking asses off to restore my petrified butt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
here's what's going to happen, though. We'll get you into the group, then we'll kill the Medusa.
I don't know. Those are really good stats.
Oh, shoot. Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Uhla burns down the hut.
Oh wow.
well.
I've been looking for it. I literally have Medusa question mark, and then my next bullet point is Uhla burns down the hut. And then we made it through the Whispering Woods back to the keep.
Uhla the Hut.
Okay.
Char
Well-
Coalition strikes itself again.
Did we burn down her house too?
Well, it might
Yes,
not be
yes,
in
we
the hut.
did.
It might be outside the hut.
That's true.
You gotta go check.
True.
Also,
Let's
Well,
let's
for her
let's-
sake, it better be able to be remade.
Let's
I
find
can't-
out. Let's
Yes.
find out next time on Tabletop.
Next month.
Thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you for joining us in the live chat. YouTube, as always, the YouTube chat was fantastic tonight. We'll be back September 1st. I'm going to be putting out some Radiant Citadels in the next few weeks. Stay tuned. Make sure you hit the bell icon so you get notified when I go live with the new video. If you'd like to support the channel, various ways to do so, including Patreon down below. You can play in a game with me if you join one of the Patreon tiers, or just want to support the channel. There's Ko-fi. You can buy me a cup of coffee. Support the stream. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the tabletop, everyone. Good night.
Night, everybody.